has spear left in me. No fear from Goldberg's spear. Goldberg again with a spear. Then I thought to myself, maybe I have one last jackhammer in me. There's a cover. Oh my God! I'm gonna make that! 1 minute, 26 seconds. Well, that got me thinking. Do you have one more title run left in you?
Yeah, there it is. There's the chant that makes Goldberg think everyone believes the hype. Well, guess what? I don't. When I got to WWE, I made myself a promise that I would grab this company by the throat and make them see what Kevin Owens is all about. On my first night here, I beat John Cena. The lunatic French, the crazy guy Dean Ambrose, beat him. The flavor of the month, AJ Styles. The architect Seth Rollins, the big dog Roman Reigns. I beat him too. And I'm not even going to bring up what I did to Chris Jericho because he truly does not matter.
Kevin Owens beating the hell out of Jericho!
But everyone remembers exactly what happened. So, Bill, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but you're next in the evolution of Kevin Owens as Universal Champion.
I promise every one of you, I promise my wife, my son, most importantly, Kevin Owens, I promise you.
When the referee counts 1, 2, 3, I get to stand over you.
Spear! Jackhammer!
The only thing you hear is utter silence because at Fastlane,
Goldberg becomes Universal Champion.
The Goldberg chant dies.
You and your title are next.
Team up for the first time ever. SmackDown Live.
On this road, momentum is everything. You gotta think fast and move even faster. And if you stop, well, you don't want to do that. When you're this close, keep on pushing. Tonight, there will be treacherous turns.
Is invoking her rematch clause, and I'm gonna take back my women's championship. Oh no, I'm not giving up this women's championship!
Or human organized failures.
I'm the baddest man to set foot in the WWE. Stalling and Roman Reigns, let's go right here. How do you stop the monster among men?
Cataclysmic collisions.
I waited to be a champion my entire life, and now that I am, there is nothing I will not do to keep it that way.
But it looks like you got your title. So, there is only one destination.
It is the final stop on the road to WrestleMania.
One way to get there.
Roman Reigns is ready to feast.
I'm going to regain what's mine.
Goldberg, you're nothing.
To WWE's Fastlane. And now, Tap Out Athletic Wear presents WWE Fastlane. The road to WrestleMania continues.
This is the final pay-per-view on the road to WrestleMania. You are looking live at the BMO Harris Bradley Center in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This is WWE Fastlane.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Monday Night Raw does it right. This is a Raw exclusive pay-per-view event. Kicking things off for the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn. Hello again, everybody. I'm Michael Cole, joined of course by Corey Graves and Byron Saxton. Are you guys ready for the final pay-per-view before WrestleMania? 28 days away. How can you not be ready? Step on the gas. Hey, all I know is every superstar is ready to answer that call of opportunity to leave a lasting impression before we get to WrestleMania. Sami Zayn looking to leave a lasting impression here tonight, and his opponent, Samoa Joe, would really, initiate things a couple of weeks ago in an interview on Raw.
This is not a flash in the pan scenario. I'm not some Sami Zayn who's just happy to be on Raw. I'm here to make a statement, and it's very, very simple. Nobody on this roster can stand toe-to-toe with me.
I heard Samoa Joe's little comment about how he's not some Sami Zayn. Well, guess what, Joe? You're damn right. You are no Sami Zayn. WrestleMania. And Samoa Joe would blindside Sami Zayn. And for Joe, this has been all about what he perceives, Corey, as disrespect from Zayn. Samoa Joe making it his personal mission. You say my name, you put respect. His personal mission to make Sami Zayn respected. Yeah, but guys, remember, Sami Zayn took a page out of Samoa Joe's book last Monday night when he ambushed Joe from behind.
Here's a woman from Huntington Beach, California, weighing 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
He is indeed the Destroyer. One of the baddest dudes on the planet Earth. Samoa Joe face to face with Sami Zayn. No ambush needed tonight. A two-time NXT champion wants the entire WWE locker room to be on high alert. Yeah, Sami Zayn, a former NXT champion as well. In fact, these two men involved in a very physical 2 out of 3 falls matchup at NXT at one point in their career. But here tonight, it is the WWE pay-per-view debut of the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. For Sami Zayn, he called this the perfect situation to finally get Joe one-on-one. For all the disrespect he's shown not only Zayn, but everyone in the WWE, and he's going to get something back here tonight, that according to Sami Zayn.
That's the key right there. I mean, we know Sami Zayn, very outspoken, very opinionated. When you question Sami Zayn's work ethic, you question his drive, that is a personal point of contention that he wants revenge.
I don't like his chances, but we know what Sami Zayn's capable of when he's motivated like he is right now. That said, Samoa Joe is always motivated to beat you up.
And Samoa Joe wants to punish Sami Zayn. Look at what he's accomplished since arriving at WWE. Joe taking Seth Rollins out of action with a knee injury to the point where it's highly unlikely Seth Rollins will make WrestleMania this year. Samoa Joe defeated Roman Reigns in his first match here at WWE. Took out Cesaro last week. And many people believe doing the bidding of Triple H. Oh, what a kick by Samoa Joe.
That's the scary thing about Samoa Joe, that quick strike ability.
One of the things, though, Corey, you mentioned the name Triple H around Samoa Joe. He gets very upset. Look at Joe taking Sami Zayn out into the knee bar, and Zayn trying desperately to make it to the rope, and he does.
It's absolutely terrifying how fluid Samoa Joe moves inside the ring.
Watch this.
But to your point, Michael, Samoa Joe is simply capitalizing, maximizing the opportunity provided to him by Triple H. This is all just business.
Joe trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Sami Zayn with a leapfrog up over the top. Deep arm drag and blocked by Joe. Look, Joe, though, misses wildly with a clothesline, and now the head scissors from Sami Zayn stuns Joe a bit.
I thought Sami Zayn was rocked there for a minute, but again, to the resiliency we always talk about that Sami Zayn displays.
Yeah. Heart guts to Sami Zayn, taking it right to Joe, the 282-pounder. And the official finally separated the two men, but Zayn right back on the attack. Really stuck in Sami Zayn's craw the night that Samoa Joe said he wasn't a Sami Zayn. And he wasn't just satisfied just being here. What a straight right.
I don't think I've ever seen Sami Zayn drop another human being with a jab.
Dynamite Joe do it, though.
Dynamite in the fists of Samoa Joe.
Sami Zayn struggling just to make it back to his feet. Watch this right hand by Joe. Boom! Jab right to the jaw.
And look at Zayn still trying to fight back, but not much luster behind those punches.
Wicked kick. Enziguri caught Zayn. And again, to your point, Corey, so quick for a 280-pounder. Joe will tell anyone who listens how it took him 15 years to get here. And watch that. And now he paid respect to the people just to get to this point. And now Triple H gave him an opportunity that no one else did. And he's going to make the most of it.
He certainly has done that so far.
It was chilling to sit in the same room with him a couple of weeks ago, conducting an interview in which Joe was so confident in his abilities, believing every word that he said.
But what you've seen from Samoa Joe, Cole, do you have any reason to doubt him?
No, not at all. And look at Joe. We're going to bang Sami in half here.
Look at the, oh my goodness, Sami Zayn's neck cranked back.
The official right there asking Sami if he's going to give up. Samoa Joe punishing Zayn. Zayn, though, covering a kick out by Joe at one.
A modified bow and arrow hold by Samoa Joe and a vicious knife-edge chop.
Echoing throughout the Bradley Center in Milwaukee.
It's almost as if Samoa Joe is disgusted that Sami Zayn is still in this match.
Oh! Disrespect, the word that Joe continues to use when it comes to Sami Zayn.
And again, just trying to string together a little bit of offense here.
Defiant Sami Zayn, throwing everything he's
got. Face first. God. Go Sami. Joe just ducked down, took him out at the knees, cover now on Zayn, kick out again. Barely though at two.
Samoa Joe right now just one step quicker.
I can assure you, for all the punishment that Joe has already dished out, he's still got plenty more. Hey, watch this ridiculous speed and agility of Samoa Joe, sweeping the legs of Sami Zayn and stopping Sami's attempt to build momentum.
Corey, you've been in the ring with Joe.
I have.
Followed his career. Did you expect him to make the impact that he's done here over the past month?
I expected it to happen a lot faster. I expected Samoa Joe to be here a decade ago. But he's here now, and he's making the world realize that he is every bit as good and dangerous as he says he is.
And Corey, knowing Joe, being in the ring with him, what does Sami have to do to try to get back in this match?
You got to stay away from Joe. Wow. Or you punch him in the mouth. What a clothesline.
Sometimes adrenaline is your best friend. Maybe that's going to be the thing. Sami Zayn needs to win this match. Yeah, that stunned Joe a bit. Slowly back to his feet. Sami Zayn looking somehow to pull something out here. Was perhaps going for the Blue Thunder Bomb, but Joe just beat him.
No way.
Sami Zayn, there it is! Blue Thunder Bomb! Cover! Isn't it up? Joe 2! That was the best chance Sami Zayn had to win this match thus far.
Yeah, I don't know that Sami Zayn's going to get a better chance than the Blue Thunder Bomb.
And he looked
not quite enough.
Looked right at the referee and said 2, almost in disbelief that Joe was able to kick out. Going to shake that disbelief and stay on the ball here.
Sami's doing the right thing. Stick and move. Hit and stay away from the reach of the Samoan submission machine. Even on the top rope, you're not safe.
Sami, though, having trouble getting up top, though. Samoa Joe now in pursuit. Being up there favors Sami Zayn. Wheels are turning for Sami Zayn. Has to leap up over Samoa Joe. This time Joe catches it with an inverted atomic drop. Oh, now a kick right to the face. Joe with a senton. Here's the cover. Isn't it enough to put Zayn away? Look at the look in the eyes of Samoa Joe as Sami stays in it. Now you see a little bit of frustration from Samoa Joe. Joe knows about Sami. He's been in the ring with him. He understands the heart and guts of this kid.
Samoa Joe is also always willing to go that extra mile to break the heart of his opponent.
Look at that power slam. Cover on Sami. Isn't enough. Hooks the leg and a near fall again. No, Sami Zayn will fight until his body gives out. Unfortunately, he may be nearing that point. Again, the quickness of Samoa Joe with the power slam, almost putting Zayn away. The expression in Joe. Complete focus. Intimidating eyes. And now those nasty jabs. Sami trying to cover up.
Sami Zayn's got nothing left in the tank. Maybe Sami's had enough. Maybe the referee should call this.
Sami Zayn though! One last gasp effort and almost had it. Maybe playing possum a little bit. And a kick now to the face of Samoa Joe. And if that's what it was, Byron, it's great strategy because here comes Zayn. And now up top for the second time in this match. Joe back to his feet again with a right hand.
We know Samoa Joe could be thinking muscle buster.
Yeah, Zayn knows that. He's trying to fight out. Fight again in Enziguri. This time to the top rope. Good grief. Tremendous flexibility, quickness, power. Joe going for a superplex. This could be devastating for Sami Zayn. Zayn trying to block. Trying to fight out of it with everything you got, Sami. High-risk maneuver for Sami Zayn. Sunset flip tried for it. Joe hung on.
Sami hesitated just a moment too long.
That time he catches Joe chin first on the turnbuckle. Looking for the Haluma. No, Joe caught him and slammed him to the mat. There it is. The Coquina clutch by Samoa Joe. Submission move. Locked in center of the ring. Legs wrapped around Sami. He's got it in good, Corey.
All Sami Zayn can do is reach, hope, and pray that he's close enough to the ropes. But Sami Zayn is taking a nap.
Here's your winner, Samoa Joe.
The Destroyer takes out Zayn. It'll take nothing away from the effort we saw from Sami Zayn, but Samoa Joe was just too much. Guys, if you can read lips, Samoa Joe said to Sami, "I told you so."
Get used to the sight. We're going to be seeing a lot of it. Samoa Joe is victorious.
A very dangerous man. As you can tell by that right hand earlier on in the matchup. He tried to fend off this quick strike offense of Samoa Joe. Just almost impossible.
Sami looking for a beluga kick. Samoa Joe just spikes Sami Zayn.
You've seen this happen many times, Corey.
The coquina clutch stops everything in your body from working properly.
Sami's out right there, and the referee has to call for the bell. Samoa Joe, impressive in his WWE pay-per-view debut.
Sami didn't even have time to tap.
Holy fucking fuck. Guess who's back, bitches? Oh my fucking god. I've been trying to fix this microphone for 20 minutes. Over 20 minutes. I fixed it. I'm here. I missed the match, but that's okay. Oh fuck. Okay. I have no idea what I just missed. Whatever. I didn't do the intro shit because I was setting up my mic. What is going on, everybody? My name is Pipe Bomb City. Welcome to my WWE Fastlane 2017 live review watch long. They're playing the commercials right now. We're 28 days from WrestleMania. Hey, what is this? Dude, I think they have a roller coaster for WWE. All right, whatever. Be sure to check my Instagram at Pipe Bomb City and subscribe, like, and don't forget to comment on this video. I missed Samoa Joe versus Sami Zayn. I have no fucking idea what happened. But that's okay because we're on to bigger and better shit now. Holy shit. They're doing an interview with Bayley right now.
Tons of nerves, Charlie. And normally the champion is a favorite going into the match, but Charlotte definitely has the advantage. I mean, she's undefeated in pay-per-view matches, one-on-one pay-per-view matches, and I'm sure she's going to bring Dana Brooke ringside. So the odds are stacked against me, and I'm used to it. But I'm up for the challenge. Actually, come to think of it, if Charlotte is the champion that she says she is, that she brags to the WWE Universe about, that Forbes magazine says she is, then how about Charlotte leaves Dana Brooke in the locker room, and we find out who the better woman is?
I honestly forgot that she was still here. Dana Brooke? I thought she got the future endeavors.
Poor Bayley. You have so much to worry about tonight.
Nia Jax just
wanna
fucking
let you
showed
know.
up. All
I'm
right.
gonna go out there and rip your best friend to shreds. And if by some miracle Charlotte doesn't take that title from you, just know that I will.
Fuck it up, yeah.
I am talking about Sasha
Promos
Banks,
are so
Bayley's friend
cringy,
who
though, I'm
Nia
sorry.
goes one-on-one with later on tonight at Fastlane.
All right, here we fucking go. Now, this match, a lot of people have not been looking forward to. I've been looking forward to this shit for the Raw Tag Team titles, Enzo and Cass versus the Club. I've been looking forward to this shit. Everyone's been saying that no one cares. Fuck you, I care. It's whatever.
Coming true.
I'm well aware, Saxton. Thanks for reminding me. Enzo, this guy's like the avian flu. He comes around and I get physically ill.
That's a little harsh. Why, because he looks like a bird? My name is Enzo
thought, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Big Cass, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that.
Y'all already know the drill, what he's about to say, all right? So I've been seeing these dank memes on fucking Instagram and all the IWC and shit. And it's Enzo with the tag team title and the universal title, and everybody's saying it looks like cancer and shit, man. Like, I don't understand what the Sun hate on Enzo is, man. I fucking love Enzo. I don't understand what the hate is all of a sudden, though. It's so random, but I like Enzo. Universal champion, that's too far. But I predicted... Actually, no, I predicted Gallows and Anderson would win. Oh, fuck that, though. Shit. Again, everyone's hating on Enzo. I don't fucking... It's whatever, man. I like him.
Like a Milwaukee brew.
So surprisingly, though, the crowd...
Because we got mean genetics. And our opponent's genetics are pure manure. Now, that being said, I mean, that's just me coming off top. And from behind, you guys look like 2 thumbs up. But we didn't come to Fastlane to pick up hitchhikers. And let me be perfectly clear. We don't need to pick you up to drop you right where you stand. Enzo and Big Cass, easy path, on the dash, getting money, getting cash, and the only time his foot is coming off that lat is if I'm kicking you upside your head. So the Mr. Clean Dream Team, you guys want to claim that you're too sweet? Well, pretty soon, it's going to be bada boom, realest champs in the room.
See, the crowd just booed them when they said that. No one fucking likes them anymore. What is this? What? Like, did I miss some shit? Was I on, like, a hiatus for a week, and now no one likes Enzo and Cass? Because they were fucking hot as hell in 2016, man. Can someone explain to me? I don't understand it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Raw Tag Team
I like how
Championship.
they wear their belts backwards. I like it. I like crazy. They're still calling them, they're announcing them as the new champions. They're the champions.
Enzo and Cass, as we invite you to watch your favorite TV shows and movies online with Hulu and get next day unlimited instant streaming access to all WWE's weekly programs, including Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and more. Visit Hulu.com for a free trial and start watching your favorite WWE shows today. Anderson and Gallows, one of only 3 tag teams in history to win the IWGP and WWE tag.
Do you guys know how, like, a year ago they wouldn't even mention the IWGP or like New Japan or Ring of Honor? Now they mention it all the fucking time. WWE is fucking changed, bro, in a good way.
Became #1 contenders by knocking off Sheamus and Cesaro in a #1 contenders tag team matchup.
All right, so Big Cass and Carl Anderson are going to be starting, while Enzo and Luke are going to be on the sides.
You see the intensity Big Cass is bringing to this match. Big Cass said a few days ago, all the popularity in the world means nothing. We need these tag team titles to validate our success.
Prediction. I do this because that's what YouTube do. Yes. Okay. I predicted on my predictions video. I predicted the club, so I'm gonna keep that prediction, and I'm gonna say the club's going over Enzo and Cass. But Enzo and Cass, if they keep getting booed like they are and shit.
There
I'm sorry, I just fucking laughed. That's his comment. There's some guy in the chat named Aiden Paggio. I'm gonna have to block you. You're annoying as fuck. Alright, thanks. Okay. I lost my train of thought. I'll let y'all just listen to
Has it ever occurred to you how disastrous? Oh, there we go. That was disastrous. How disastrous it would be for Anderson and Gallows' credibility if Enzo Amore. Oh man! And again, Anderson looking to punish Enzo Amore tonight.
Yeah. Okay. No, I remember what I was saying now. So if Enzo and Cass keep getting like all the dislikes that they are, or just the dislike towards them, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they'll win the titles, but if they can keep going over, I feel like they will win the titles at WrestleMania. Sheamus and Cesaro were on the kickoff though, and they were talking about how they didn't even make the card, and a lot of people were mad about that.
Isolating the much smaller Enzo Amore. Sound strategy, and I would expect nothing less from a couple of tag team specialists. Look at Gallows in there, the size of a human Cadillac. And too sweet for the tag team champs. We've got Enzo Amore, he's like a human Vespa. Should be embarrassing in public with him. Covered by Gallows again, hook of the leg, and a kick out by Enzo. Important matchup, of course, for both these teams, and everyone competing here tonight at Fastlane. It's about staking your spot, your position in 28 nights at WrestleMania. It's an opportunity for one of these teams.
Didn't that time go by so fucking fast? So we're already 28 days. The month of February, we are away from fucking WrestleMania. Which I will be doing a live rewatch long. I thought originally I would not be able to, but most likely I'll be doing a live rewatch long for WrestleMania, so I'm looking forward to that.
It's just this methodical style, Corey, that wears their opponents down. Everything is done with such precision by both Anderson and Gallows. Little wasted motion. Everything hurts. Look at the confidence on the face of Carl Anderson. Everything is going their way right now. Why wouldn't he be? He's one of the best in the world. Anderson, fourth time, is at the charm. Kick out this time at 2 by Enzo. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows know the more Enzo is in this match, the more this match favors their success. Right back into the chin lock at Enzo as the WWE fans in Milwaukee are begging Enzo to work his way toward the corner. Oh, and the big man. Couple of hands length away from Big Cass, and Anderson, though, wrestling him back toward the center of the ring. Perfect chin lock being applied here by Anderson. Trying to again drag Enzo toward his corner. So trying to drain the air out of Enzo Amore, take away his ability to try to fight back. Make that again a clubbing blow to the back of the neck. Enzo weakly reaches out for his partner. Carl Anderson, though, Enzo sidestepping, and this could be the moment. Look how quickly Anderson stops Enzo from making any progress toward his own corner. Great point, Corey. Even though Anderson went out of the ring, he still had the wherewithal to grab Enzo's leg, but there's an enziguri. But again, Enzo's outside the ring. He's got to get back inside. Gallows off the post, and Enzo creates some space. Yeah, but Enzo might as well be a mile away from Big Cass as far as we're concerned right now. Enzo has to make it the entire 20 feet across the ring and tag his partner.
Oh, shit.
Dragging Enzo back to his corner. Cover. Hooks the leg on Amore, who somehow manages to kick out. It might have been the last bit of hope for Enzo Amore to tag out of this match. Yeah, it was Anderson who ended that hope. Running interference and then dragging Enzo back to his corner. Precision of the tag team champions. Gallows and Anderson came here to WWE with huge contracts, huge expectations. finally in their mind filling those expectations. You don't think they have, Byron? They're the tag team champions.
Gallows putting in some time on the heavy bag.
Sledgehammer-like shots to Enzo. And a cover. Puts a forearm right in the mouth of Amore. Enzo again manages to get the shoulder up. Weaker this time at 2. Enzo has absorbed a tremendous amount of punishment.
Anderson and Gallows have enjoyed every minute of dishing it out. Right hand right between the eyes.
One thing about Anderson and Gallows, Corey, they're not here to make friends.
Be mean and take green.
Oh! Enzo, though, able to sidestep Gallows, misses with the elbow this time, but Amore still has to get to his partner.
I don't think Enzo has any clue actually where inside the ring he is.
Tag to Anderson.
Enzo's got a short window to figure it out. Watch Carl Anderson.
Anderson taking his time into the corner.
Enzo's been the bitch of the match so far, man.
Anderson lands on the second turnbuckle. This could be the opening Amore needs. Can he get the big man in the ring? Big cast time.
An angry 7-footer is hard to stop.
This is the game changer. Fall away slam by. Another fall-away slam.
So now that Enzo's out,
And another splash.
everyone's getting fucking wrecked by Cass.
Off the side slam, he's got him in position. For the Empire Elbow.
Holy shit, dude. Enzo's a fucking midget. Cass, man, I don't think people recognize how fucking big he is, though, dude. He's fucking huge. Like, honestly. Like, and he just did it when he throws those fucking boots, dude. Like, that fucking... Alright, they just did their fucking finisher. Alright, I almost thought that they were gonna fucking win it. Luke pulled Enzo away so he couldn't pin him. Okay, I got fucking scared. Even though I said I wanted them as champions, I got scared. The IGWC's manipulating me. Holy shit.
Amore, though, driving Gallows to the floor.
We're all caution to the wind if you're Enzo Amore.
Oh, Anderson with a kick to the face. Here's the cover, wraps the arm, hooks the leg.
Wait, what the fuck? Why am I not surprised, bro? Why am I not surprised? All right, so they're doing all right. It's pretty much the pay-per-view before WrestleMania. It's a Raw pay-per-view before WrestleMania. You already know they're gonna have shitty finishes. I believe it's Zayn versus Joe. Again, I wasn't here for that. Zayn versus Joe. I'm pretty sure that was a shitty finish from what I'm seeing on Instagram and shit. But now they ended this one with a shitty finish too. I'm out here putting extra effort into Raw. I'm like, I'm not going to do a Fastlane live review watch long. Fucking shit up, and now I do it. I had faith in you, Raw. That you were going to make shit happen. And now they have 2 shitty finishes in the night already. And by shitty finish, I don't mean like, okay, well, yes, booking. But I mean like a disqualification, but not really. I'm pretty sure Carl pinned Enzo for 3, but Enzo had his hand on the rope, and then all right, they're just doing ads now. All right, that was an okay match. I was honestly expecting worse. I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Up next, I'm assuming that they're gonna do Sasha versus Nia next, and then they're gonna do the Cruiserweight match. And then they're going to do Reigns versus Strowman. Then they're going to... All right, you get what I'm fucking saying. Honestly, man, I'm so hyped, though, for Goldberg and Owen. Everyone's saying that they're not looking forward to it. Like, how are you not? I mean, it's probably going to be under 5 minutes. But that could be the greatest 5 minutes of your life. Maybe. If you're a virgin. I didn't say shit. Holy shit, though.
You're gonna be mine.
I told you, Stephanie, Fastlane is already off to an amazing start.
No, it is. I'm just getting tired of watching on my phone. Look, my plane is...
Oh, yeah, they're doing the shit where Stephanie isn't here tonight, which she's not in, like, any storylines at all, so I don't know why they're doing that, but it's whatever.
Still on the tarmac. Look, I don't think we're going to make it in time for the rest of the show, so I need you to focus and make sure that the Raw Women's Championship match and the Universal Championship match go off without any hitches tonight.
Yeah.
Without any what?
It's a real shame.
Without any bitches, did she say?
Back, relax, enjoy the
Relax?
Yeah.
Nick, hearing you tell me to relax is the exact opposite.
Well, I mean, we got Goldberg in there, so you know, I mean,
I'm going to remain on the phone with
sorry.
you for the rest of the show, just to make sure everything goes according to plan, okay? Unless someone can grow a brain and figure out how to fix this plane. Look, Nick, I want to...
She said we, though. Does that mean Trips is in the plane with her?
Wait a second. Am I on speakerphone again?
No, absolutely not. I know exactly what you want to say about.
They just try to do comedy.
You don't want him out there, but Kevin
I have to
Owens,
laugh.
You know that Kevin Owens wants
Ha!
to do this on his own, and so do
Funny.
I. I think that's the best thing for everyone
Shit.
involved.
I hate this so much. It's very slow. I don't know why they're doing it either. The shit with Stephanie, it's kind of pointless.
Listen, I certainly hope Stephanie makes it in time. This is just I don't know that I trust him running the entire show.
Nick's got this. No pressure, right? Well, nonetheless, big matchup coming up next year. Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks.
Did I fucking call it? Nia Jax versus Sasha's up next. Hey, maybe I should book for WWE. All right, that's not true at all. Just because I predicted what order the matches would be. They have a promo package for Nia Jax versus Sasha. Maybe they'll have a video package for Jinder Mahal versus Rusev. If they can have a video package for this, give them all away. How does this have a video package, man? What are they? Dude, they're trying to buy so much time for this damn show. What are we? We're 2 matches in. We have like 3 segments. And it's 40 minutes in the show. And there's 5 matches left, and they're gonna be long as fuck. Except for Goldberg and Owens. But like, come on. You got time. No need for unnecessary promo packages.
No mercy from Nia. Nia continues to torture Sasha.
ESPN should do a 30 for 30 on the demise of Sasha Banks.
Look at the position of Sasha Banks' body. Bent in half.
I broke the boss.
The question is, can the boss rebound? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final preview before WrestleMania. The Raw exclusive Fastlane at the BMO Harris Bradley Center in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
All right, for this match. Oh wait, I turned down the music, or else I'm gonna get copyrighted. Okay, I'm gonna go with Sasha. Nia Jax won their first match, so I'm gonna say that Sasha's gonna win this one at Fastlane. Then she'll move on and have like the Fatal 4-Way title match at WrestleMania. So my prediction is for Sasha. As for who I want to win, I don't really care, to be honest. This storyline is kind of just on the side. It doesn't really matter.
Es ist das letzte Pay-Per-View vor WrestleMania. Findet Roman Reigns eine Antwort auf Braun Strowman. Und bleibt Charlotte unbesiegt bei Pay-Per-Views und kann Goldberg beweisen, dass es Superhelden wirklich gibt. Myron, are you sure you're not at ringside tonight? Very funny. Nia Jax, all business. Because it's boss time. Oh yeah, here we go.
Her opponent from Boston, Massachusetts,
Before you get too excited, just remember Nia Jax is the boss breaker. And she broke the boss
The what?
at the Royal Rumble event last month. And tonight's Raw exclusive pay-per-view event, WWE Fastlane, is presented by Tap Out Athletic Wear, available at JCPenney. Guys, I want you to listen to these statistics for a moment. Nia Jax is 3-0 in her career in pay-per-view matches.
But then you got damn Charlotte 16-0, bro. I remember for UFC, for the pay-per-view that was, or the match that was supposed, or the fight that was supposed to happen with Ferguson and Khabib. Ferguson was like, I'm on a 9-fight win streak. What's better than that? And then you got Khabib, who's on a 24-fight win streak. And it's just like, that's how it is with Nia. She's on a 3-match win streak. But then you got fucking Charlotte, and she's at 16. It's just, it's this huge shadow.
To Nia Jax. When you see the Sasha Banks cannot afford to show any sort of hesitation against Nia Jax. Sasha, a former women's champion, knows exactly what she has to do. It's a matter of whether she can do it, Sasha Banks. And look at Sasha taking it to Nia, who again fires out of it. And Sasha right to the midsection of Nia. You know, many people say that Sasha Banks has not been the same since the night after Roadblock and the attack by Nia Jax. I would tend to agree.
Well, you think about it, I mean, Sasha Banks has accomplished every goal she set out to do. Earn an NXT contract, change the way women are perceived in our industry, become a champion. But Nia Jax has been the one roadblock that Sasha Banks has not been able to overcome.
Nia just so dominant. Now the backbreaker, she continues to punish Sasha, and almost like she enjoys this.
She does enjoy it, Cole. I spoke to Nia earlier today. She said tonight she is going to expose Sasha Banks for buying into her own hype.
Watch this again. Oh, no! Pure dominance from Nia Jax. Yeah, the power of Nia.
You could almost go back to the night that Nia Jax made her debut here on Raw, because that very same night, Sasha Banks won her very first Raw Women's Championship. You got to wonder if maybe that irked Nia Jax a little bit, that people weren't buzzing more about her at the time.
And Sasha now trying to somehow pull off the win here, but Nia again just manhandling Sasha. You know, Hall of Famer to be inducted this year.
Who do you think you are, huh?
The Glamazon Beth Phoenix. Many people believe she's one of the strongest of all time. Here's the cover and a kick out. I believe Nia Jax may have beaten that category, and Beth Phoenix is one of the greatest.
Nia Jax squats 315 pounds, a 350-pound deadlift, 205 on the bench press.
Let's not forget, Sasha is a 3-time Raw Women's Champion, and Nia has had her way with the boss.
And Nia referring to Sasha Banks as pathetic. When I was speaking to Nia, she said what irks her is Sasha Banks calling herself the boss. What does Sasha mean when she's the boss? Nia said she's got a business degree. She's a WWE superstar. She has been on billboards in New York City as a model. Nia Jax, in her mind, is a boss.
Well, if you ask Sasha Banks, boss means built on self-success. What that means is standing up for yourself, not backing down from challenges, getting things done on your own.
So easy.
And look at just continuing to take apart Sasha. Corey, what did Sasha do?
Right now, I honestly have no idea. Sasha Banks needs to maybe draw from the WWE universe, the will of the people maybe, because there is no way you're going to outpower Nia Jax.
Sasha, though, with a tremendous amount of heart, no doubt about that. But just peeled across the ring by Nia. Sasha hit so hard, drove the wind out of her.
What about now, boss?
Nia Jax enjoys this ability to just take her time.
Again, I don't care how much heart you have, you got a wrecking ball launching you across the ring. It doesn't help. Look at this. Look at this submission.
And the official count, even as Sasha Banks' legs were under the bottom rope. Nia taking full advantage of the 5 count. Cover again by Nia. And Sasha still with the shoulder up. This has been a dissection.
As y'all can tell from my lovely commentary, not much is happening right now. It's pretty much just been Nia putting Sasha's in submissions, pretty much. That's pretty much it. I'm sorry, there's just not much going on right now.
Desperately trying to make her way back up to her feet, only to get shut right back down by Nia Jax. And Nia saying she's the boss. And she may very well be after tonight. Look at Sasha, though. Oh, caught her. Nia, though, driving her face first into the turnbuckle. And a torture rack. This is not going to end well for Sasha Banks. Oh, look at just squeezing. Look at her. Doing squats with Sasha on her shoulder. Position of Sasha Banks' spine right now. The human anatomy is not intended to bend that way. A highly threatening situation for Sasha Banks. Completely around.
This is like the exact same shit that happened in their first match. It's pretty much been just Nia squashing Sasha. That's pretty much all that's been going on. Somebody just asked who all won so far. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows won the tag team title match, and I was not here for the first match, so I'm unable to give you that information, but I believe it was like a double finish or something, or a disqualification. I'm not sure.
Look at this scary power. So maybe a sleeper position. Sleeper position for upset Nia. There you go, Sasha. Great strategy by the boss. I don't care how big you are, how powerful you are. If you can't breathe, you can't fight. And again, Sasha. What heart out of the boss, Sasha Banks. Sleeper hold on Nia. And Nia, though. All right, composing yourself now on the move. Nia is angry. That does not bode well for the boss. And Sasha still firing back, still trying to create some separation. Banks escaped the last second. And Nia trying to shake out some cobwebs here. And look at this. Face first. Face first. In the center of the ring. Sasha looking for the back statement. It's not even a tap. Nia's in trouble. Nia's in trouble. Trying to pry the hands of Sasha apart. What a moment this would be for Sasha Banks. Incredible opportunity. Incredible moment.
The crowd's going fucking crazy. Because Sasha has Nia in the... Oh, never mind. Nia's back to squashing.
Like that, able to break the submission move. Sasha now. Planted. Good night. We just found out, ladies and gentlemen, what Nia Jax is made of. Withstanding, going splash to the small of the back, and spiking Sasha Banks. This is a great.
Actually, I don't know if Sasha's. I still think Sasha's.
Sasha completely flattened. And now just a matter of time. Oh my God, look at this.
She's raw. She's like pulling her hair all around, bro. Remember in 2011, that's what they did in like every fucking match, bro.
She's doing a good job of it. And look at Sasha from behind. Rolling up Nia Jax, shoulders down. Sasha into a bridge.
Sasha fucking won. Boom. 2-1 in my predictions. I think I should find out what happened in that first match. I keep speculating on shit I don't understand. I'm gonna just find that out, what actually happened.
Sweet victory, sweet revenge, sweet redemption for Sasha Banks. And Corey, you gotta give Sasha Banks credit. What an effort! What a gutsy effort by the boss.
I completely agree. Credit where it's due. Congratulations, Sasha Banks, because the boss just did what I thought was impossible.
I'm sure Sasha quite believes it either. Look at this power display from Nia, following it up with a vicious leg drop to the lower back. But somehow, Sasha withstood this brutal assault.
One small opportunity for Sasha Banks, and 3 seconds later, Sasha Banks has stunted the threat of Nia Jax.
Stunning victory for Sasha Banks tonight. And Nia is not pleased. It will be a night forever etched in history. Welcome to WrestleMania.
Ah, shit, I don't want to get copyrighted. All right, let me do my fucking review of the match right now. So it was better than the Rumble match, but I still, not the Rumble match. It was better than the match that they had at the Royal Rumble, but I would still say it was below average, I would say. So that's what I would say. I don't know, because I felt like the ending was really good, but I feel like all before that was kind of slow. You know what I'm saying? So it was an okay match. I'll give it a 4.5 out of 10. I know I just said that the ending was good, but it's just the whole match felt really slow. It did not last very long. But you know what? Fuck it, right? I mean, I don't know, man. So that's that.
The action isn't done. Yeah, we're going to cover all the fallout, all the happening from Fastlane tonight. Immediately following Fastlane, exclusively.
Oh shit, they got Raw Talk coming back. Raw Talk is coming back with Renee Young and Jerry Lawler. Okay. Jerry Lawler's back.
Always great to hear the King's insights on things. I'm mentioning, Byron, you remind me of someone right now. This black and orange, I have expected me to, like, you know. Nonetheless, earlier tonight, as part of the Fastlane kickoff show, General Manager Mick Foley had a front-in with Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, I saw this shit, man.
I want a chance to prove myself in
And
singles.
Rusev's new haircut. Can we talk about that, man? What is...
Hold on. I think I can answer all this. How about I put the two of you in a best of 7 series?
I think he did. I couldn't tell if he was joking or not, but I think he's gonna do a best of 7 series with Rusev and Jinder Mahal. Like what the?
You both go down to the ring at the same time and work it out among each other. Who goes first? Sound good?
Yeah, but I'm not working anything out with this guy. I carried you. I carried you for so long. We lost the cut. So Jinder and Rusev are no longer a team. But they're going to have singles matches.
Oh god, they're doing it right now. Oh wait, are they having matches with each other, or are they facing other people? I fucking did.
I don't understand it. There aren't exactly a line of people waiting to be friends with Jinder Mahal.
Okay, so there's this. Okay, it's Rusev versus Jinder Mahal. All right, if any of y'all have to go to the bathroom, now is the time. I don't even remember how this. I mean, I guess you could call it a feud. I don't even know how this came to be.
If you didn't think it was possible to get any more handsome, Rusev just proved you wrong. If you got that super fast. Well, apparently they are no longer a tag team.
Wait, so are they in a... I'm so confused. I'm sorry, though. I can't take... I think they're as a team right now. All right, never mind. They're just fucking with each other. They're fighting.
No, not well, they have a match. They may have their own match. I believe these two expected this to go tonight. There goes Jinder. And Rusev. Bounced off the post by Mahal. How long do you think this has been festering? Obviously for a while, Byron. I don't think it just happened now. And Jinder right off the
Holy
side
shit.
of Rusev. Jeez. So I think Jinder's going to start things by default.
Oh my god, dude. So they kept Cesaro and Sheamus out of the card to do a segment with Rusev and Jinder Mahal. Come on, man. You got Cesaro walking out in the golden suit, bro. Network is connecting here. All right, there we go.
And his partner in crime. So Jinder Mahal will have his work cut out for him tonight. Because it appears it's the Swiss Superman head-to-head action. I wouldn't want to be Jinder Mahal after seeing the
So it's Cesaro versus Jinder Mahal and Sheamus versus Rusev.
Absolutely right, he was. He was upset that he wasn't a part of the pay-per-view event. Well, he obviously got
Oh my god. Oh my god.
a chance to unleash some of that aggression on Jinder Mahal. Here's a man says,
Remember 2 months ago when Cesaro and Sheamus won the tag team titles? Oh my god. And they had the match of the fucking night, and now they're here facing Jinder Mahal and Rusev in singles competition. Like, but how do you go down that far, man? I just don't get it.
Now collar and elbow tie up to start things off between Cesaro.
Yeah, man, they're buying so much time because they understand that the main event ain't gonna last long, bro. We have, well, these are 2 matches going down right now. So there's 2 right there. Then you got Reigns versus Braun, the Cruiserweight title match, the Women's title match, and the Universal title match. We got 6 fucking matches left.
Wanted a chance to branch out.
Man, I don't understand why this is happening. Cesaro versus Jinder. Oh my god! All right, this is fine. I'm gonna soak it all in. I'm gonna enjoy the pro wrestling. Does anybody know what Jinder's gimmick is, though? I don't understand what it is. And I don't know what's going on with it. He should be steroid guy, man. Because he used to be like kind of like thicker in 2012 and stuff. And now he's jacked, bro. He's got the veins all coming out and shit. I can pull up a picture for y'all. Hold up. I'm going to get the most jacked Jinder picture I got. Hold on. The first thing that when you type in Jinder Mahal on Google, steroids comes up next to it.
Flat out power.
Hold up.
Might have hurt himself. Not enough kick out by Mahal at 2, but you see Cesaro.
Do you see his arms here? He used to be so. This was Jinder. No. No. This was Jinder in fucking like 2013 and stuff. Look at this. Look at this. No, look at this. This used to be Jinder Mahal. And now it's this. I'm all for people, you know, going after the dreams and shit and trying to like build the muscle, but like This transformation is so huge. It's so huge.
You're right, but I don't understand why you wouldn't want to be Rusev's partner.
Maybe he wants to make his way out of
Nothing much is happening in the match right now. Look at the, all right, look at this. Look at it this way. It's like, do you not, and they cut off all the veins he has right here. Do you not see this? Like, okay, but like, oh my God, look at this man.
His newfound singles career. He may be well on his way. Here's the cover on Cesaro. Hooks the leg. Kick out again.
Great strategy by Jinder Mahal.
Honestly, like you, and look at this. This was in fucking August, and he didn't even look like that, Jack. Well, then again, he was wearing all this shit, but this was in August, man. Maybe September. Jinder's fucking on steroids, bro. I swear.
Lower back Cesaro coming into play. Running knee by Mahal. Again,
like, look at this physique.
Another near fall.
It does not come natural, my friends.
See that big WrestleMania sign hanging above the ring, looming in the background, weighing on everyone's mind here tonight. Mahal again, cover. Leg and a kick.
What is this? They got a fucking video on it. I'm playing the audio for the show, though, so we're not able to watch this. Now, my nose is pretty huge, so I'm not one to hate. I'm not. My nose is fucking huge, but Jinder Mahal, look at that nose, boy. Oh, my God. Again, I'm not one to, but look at this shit. Look at this. He's like a god. Oh, shit. What's going on here? Look at this. Okay, we need to stop looking at pictures of Jinder Mahal. We need to stop. We need to stop. We need to. Where's the picture? Where's the fucking picture? Okay, I'm sorry. I got off top. Okay. I was so amazed by the physique of Jinder Hinder. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. It's just.
Not allowing any space.
Oh my God.
You're Cesaro right now. You got to be thinking, how do I adjust my game plan in lieu of the injury to my lower back?
So again, in the match right now, nothing's really happening.
Jinder Mahal comes in peace. Cesaro, couple of blocks. And now power of his own. Again, he's hitting one arm.
So to summarize the match that's been going on though right now, it's pretty much just Cesaro squashing Jinder.
Cesaro digging down deep. Could this be
You'd think that like you'd think that they'd like have Cesaro and Sheamus like be all angered that they're not on the card, and they would just like go right after. What's up, Rebel Vlogs Gaming and more? Welcome to the stream. You did not miss much, man. You did not miss much. But again, like you think that they'd be all mad and shit, and they would like turn that, and it's like it's Jinder Mahal. Rusev, you could have like an actual match with, but like with Jinder, like just squash him, have Cesaro just like destroy him because he's so mad that he, and like that's something that Cesaro would do, and he'd be pissed that he didn't make the card, and he would just destroy Jinder. Like we're an hour in, man, and I guess that they're just like, I know that they're buying time, but it seems so like they could have done something else. They could have done something else, is what I'm trying to say. Right. Be sure to like this video, y'all. Since we have 13 dislikes and 10 likes, like the video. My feelings are crushed. Now Cesaro's on the top rope. This is it. Like, how is... This match has pretty much lasted longer than Nia versus Sasha. Like, how does that even happen, though? All right, we just got another dislike, but we got another like. Like the video. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. If I can get to 20 likes, what will I do? What will I do? I'll do something. I'll do something big. I'll fucking... What can I do?
Pretty impressive strikes from
Face reveal? No. I tried that once. I broke the damn screen. My ass is so ugly. I'm sorry. I tried to be funny. Be sure to like the video. Look at Rusev. I'm sorry, but Rusev is trying to be serious and shit, man. With the hair, you cannot have like one of the, well, they want to call him one of the big monsters in WWE. You can't have him look like Tyler Oakley. Cesaro won, and that match lasted longer than fucking. That match lasted longer than Nia versus, like, how? All right, we just got another like. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Let's raise the number. Fuck up the system. I gotta start making that YouTube money, y'all. I need the love. Show me some love, y'all. Let's raise the. I'm moving my arms, by the way. That's what I'm like raising it. Let's raise the likes. All right, so now Rusev is in the ring with Jinder. Now Rusev's gonna face Sheamus. You can read the excitement inside of me. Now Rusev just threw Jinder out of the ring. Now he's beating the shit out of him. Cesaro's gonna come and bro kick him. Did I say Cesaro? I meant Sheamus is gonna bro kick him. Or maybe I did say that. I don't know. Did you hear that voice crack with Michael right there? God damn.
Oh, well, Rusev didn't want him to be a team anymore, and guess what, guys? We're not.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh my goodness. Rusev, guess what? You got a match with the world's largest.
All right, then.
Surprise.
Oh, so Sheamus just went. So Sheamus just went in the back. He's not even. So Big Show versus Rusev. If they squash Rusev, I'm gonna be pissed, bro. Why would they squash Rusev?
About to be a fly on the wall in the mind of Rusev right now. And again, important matchup for both of these men as Big Show catches Rusev with a.
Oh my God, they're squashing Rusev. They're squashing Rusev. They got USA chants going on. It's almost like you can forget like what his gimmick even is. You know what I'm saying? Like you can forget. Because he's just been so irrelevant, Rusev.
And now Rusev needs a breather. Rusev catches breath. Completely understandable. Find an exit. Those chops from Big Show are like getting hit in the chest of a frying pan. And Big Show in pursuit, not wasting any time. Rusev trying to walk away from him. Leon Rusev's Show shoving Rusev into the barricade from behind. You know, Corey, a lot's been made in social media about the shape that Big Show has gotten himself into, perhaps the best of his career.
Are they going to mention Shaq?
Big Show has always been incredibly dangerous, but lately, the shape he's in, the motivation he is feeling, Big Show, this might be the best Big Show we've seen.
Also 70 pounds. Edge lighter on his feet, better endurance, he says. Saw Big Show in an incredible main event on Raw a few weeks ago against Braun Strowman. Strowman in action later on against Roman Reigns tonight. And look at Big Show with a headbutt.
I'll tell you what, there aren't too many human beings on the planet that can drag Rusev around by his beard. Big Show is one of them.
Yeah, there aren't too many humans on the planet the size of the Big Show. WWE's giant. Rusev whipped into the corner by Big Show, and there's a splash. Very aggressive Big Show as well. Vicious, quicker than he's ever been, I believe.
Rusev might be out already.
1, 2, 3. Such a far cry from the demeanor we saw of Rusev before this match when he was mauling his former partner, Jinder Mahal.
Rusev finds himself on the opposite side of the mauling.
Oh, and that could be it. Cover on Rusev, hooks the inside leg, almost had him.
Credit to Rusev for surviving.
Surviving is key. I think Rusev has a clue where he is.
He Might be right, Byron. Either that or Rusev's a glutton for punishment. Oh, jeez. Dude, hear that?
Sunshine. It's not what you expected, huh?
Who would have ever thought that Big Show versus Rusev would have been worse than Cesaro versus Jinder? Okay, actually a lot of people, but that's beside me. If you're just joining the stream, be sure to like the like button. That's how it works here. We got a lot of dislikers. That's fine. Let's increase the likes, all right? Let's increase that shit. I love just raising my arms up. I might bust my shoulder like Sami Zayn did. Let's raise it. Woo! Shit, this man. I just want to see some action, bro. And I know after this is going to be the Cruiserweight match. And the Cruiserweights don't have a good record with pay-per-view matches, man. Like, they just haven't been good lately. And it breaks my heart.
The only option Rusev had to try to even the playing field in this match.
Well, it worked. Take a look at this. Big Show full speed ahead. Rusev clipping the knee. Great.
And Rusev now has Big Show down to size and right where he wants him, and now realizing that, picks up the pace. Goes on the attack, cover on Big Show, kick out by Show. You can just see how much has been taken out of Rusev.
Well, I mean, you can't, but the crowd is so quiet right now.
Rusev's back on his feet. You've got to give him credit. The Bulgarian Brute is now in control, dominating the Big Show after withstanding that early.
Dominating him, they say. They say dominating him, man.
Rusev continues to punish the injured knee.
We're an hour and 15 minutes into this pay-per-view.
Trying to fight it. Tree trunk like legs. Big Show right across the bridge of the nose of Rusev. Remember, Rusev just recovered from a broken nose. This could be disastrous to his hands.
That's true. He was looking like Cody Rhodes for a few months.
Face protection off.
Hold on, let me look at that actually. Oh wait, never mind.
Inside leg. Oh, he almost had him.
Once again, Rusev rolling out, trying to catch his breath.
I think that's the only option Rusev has at the moment.
Big Show trying to get some blood flow back into the knee, but wasting no time.
There's no question, Big Show has been the aggressor ever since the start of this matchup.
Right to the throat. Twice from Rusev.
Uh-oh! And Big Show with a smile on his face. Went for the choke slam. Rusev right back to the knee. Oh, there's a kick to the side of the face. Rusev again, and Big Show knocked down. Rusev feels like he has Big Show right where he wants him. And again, Rusev. Cover. Hooks the leg. Big Show kick it out. The kicks. 3 Machka kicks.
What'd he say? 3 Machka cakes? I hope y'all heard that. I swear that's what it sounded like. Oh, Machka kicks. I thought he said Machka cakes. My bad. My Machka cakes.
Rusev trying to figure out what he has to do. And perhaps now Rusev is going to crush Big Show. Going for the accolade on the huge back of the big man. Trying to put that left arm up. How quick was Big Show? Wow. All right, Rusev shoved out of the ring. Choke slam. This time, no escape for Rusev. And Big Show not through yet. Straps are down. And Big Show with another choke slam. Big Show trying to put an exclamation point on this thing.
Rusev's ass is about to lose.
Choke slam to beat an athlete like Rusev. again. And a third one. This is called leaving no room for error. Big Show's not done yet, guys. Oh boy. What is Big Show thinking about here? No idea.
Isn't it annoying though when there's that one person in the crowd you can distinctively hear and they just blurt out the most random stuff? I hate when that happens. The worst case I think when was at SummerSlam 2014. The whole crowd was so quiet during that main event because they were so shocked that Lesnar was beating the shit out of Cena, and there was just this one kid who was just chanting, "Let's go Cena!" And it was, all right, Big Show wins. I'm shocked. That was sarcasm. I'm not shocked.
Big Show with an
Oh, god damn, man.
WWE roster saying, I still got it. Not a great night for Rusev and Jinder, guys.
Well, that's...
What a great night for Big Show.
I'm glad that history was just made here at Fastlane. Man.
Victory for the world's largest athlete.
Big Show defeats Rusev.
Singles competition, and boy, did they ever get it tonight.
And Cesaro defeats Jinder.
Enzo, does all this have something to do with that date you got tonight? You see my Georgia?
Oh my god.
She deserves a man who loves her crispy.
Is this a KFC commercial?
Honey mustard.
I could already tell it was before they even started talking.
Wait, you're talking
It
about
is a
chicken, aren't
KFC
you?
commercial. God damn.
Yeah. Talk about new KFC Georgia Gold. KFC's new Georgia Gold. It's finger licking gold.
Ah, copyright. Copyright. Oh my god. You know, I feel like everybody complains every year that like they're playing the WrestleMania theme right now. That the WrestleMania theme is too like it's always like Flo Rida, and it's always like rap or pop or something like that. But like, and then they say that like in the old days, you know, they had like Limp Bizkit and all that kind of stuff, and they had My Way and all that stuff. And by My Way, I mean like the song name, not like Their Way or like a band or some shit, whatever. But like I don't really mind it too much. I think it fits the whole theme. Like I do miss, and I did enjoy when they had the Rock themes, but I understand nowadays why they do it, because they try to build WrestleMania as this big like huge party thing. Now Owens is coming for an interview and he just got booed the fuck out of him. Okay.
You gotta explain that. Why? Why is tonight my biggest match tonight? Is it because Goldberg beat Brock Lesnar in 1 minute and 26 seconds? Is that it? Well, let me ask you this: who else has Goldberg beaten in the last few months?
Brock Lesnar.
Let's go back further. Who else has he beaten in the last 5 years?
The Rock.
Last 10 years?
The Rock. Brock Lesnar.
The answer is nobody.
Others.
In the last decade, Goldberg has been one man.
You can't ignore Lesnar. I wish that they did. Okay, well they are, but
you know why it doesn't? Because just like I said on Raw, over the course of the last 2 years, I have been in the ring with the absolute best, the best this industry has to offer, and I've beaten them all. Anyone from Dean Ambrose to Seth Rollins to Roman Reigns to John Cena, I have beaten them all. So do you honestly think that I'm going to let someone who has no respect for me or everything I've accomplished?
I'll get into a minute why I'm looking up pictures of Samoa Joe in a suit. I'll get to that in a minute here.
I will outsmart
Sorry.
Bill Goldberg. I will out-wrestle Bill Goldberg. I will do whatever I want.
I honestly just really hope that Owens beats Goldberg, man. I feel like he will. But then you got the shit with Chris Jericho.
I don't care if it's Sami Zayn or
And that could be a problem.
Lesnar or The Rock. I don't care who they put in front of me. I will beat everyone because there's a reason I am the Universal Champion, and that reason is I am the best.
On
Not
this
even the
microphone,
mighty
in that
Goldberg
ring,
can change that.
even a commentary. Nobody can touch me.
This is the Kevin Owens Show. It's the Kevin Owens Show tonight. It's going to be the Kevin Owens show tomorrow night. And it's going to be the Kevin Owens show for as long as I want it to be.
A confident Kevin Owens defends the Universal title versus
Okay, so they're about to do the Cruiserweight title match, as I predicted. Let me explain this. So I noticed that Owens was in the suit, and I just decided to look at this. Here's like a perfect comment. Do you notice how all of them, every guy who like gets involved with Triple H, they wear suits immediately? Do you understand? Like, I understood when they were doing it with Rollins, because that one made sense, you know. And then Owens is not that kind of person, you know. And then Joe, like, I feel like every person that goes to Triple H just goes in a suit. And I feel like when you get guys like Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe, especially, like, I understood it for Rollins. It ended up working for Rollins. It was really good. But like these two, it was very, like, they were the destroyers. And then they get put in suits and they're not so destroyers. I hope that Joe does not turn into that, because like Samoa Joe in a suit, like every heel does not need to, exactly, look at this reaction. That's me. Like every heel does not need to be in a suit. Like, and when you get guys like Triple H, like it worked with him when they were in Evolution. All right. They're finally done with commercials and promos and shit, so I can finally get back to actually playing the audio for the show. Jack Gallagher just came out. They're about to do the Cruiserweight Championship match.
I want to take you back to 205 Live. It was the State of 205 Live address by Neville the Champion before he was interrupted by Mr. Gallagher.
They call him Gallagher. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Gallagher, but I mean, that's just me.
Considering this is theirs, it's about time that you leave.
I swear, dude, Gallagher is one of my favorites in the Stamp Company right now. He's so entertaining.
Neville would return fire. He's making a statement, but Gentleman Jack with a flurry of drop kicks.
Dress shoes drop kicks, Corey.
You're absolutely right, Austin. How about this? Oh, sending the king of the cruiserweights into the WWE universe. The unfamiliar sight of Neville retreating.
And so they were also playing video packages. I probably should have mentioned that instead of looking up Samoa Joe and suits. They were playing video packages of Austin Aries, and I believe he's going to make his comeback soon. And I was really hoping that like he'd be part of the main roster, but he's going to be in the Cruiserweight division, and it's just, I just don't want to see it. And now here's Neville with his badass new Titantron and stuff. It is badass. Y'all already know it.
Now Neville set to defend his championship tonight against the #1 contender, Jack Gallagher. Of course, international flavor here tonight. Neville from England. Gallagher from England as well. And joining us from, well, the Portuguese announced team of Marco Alfaro and Roberto Figueroa.
Obrigado, Michael. Olá, Brasil. Estamos em Milwaukee para as emoções do Fastlane.
Predictions for this match, since I've been doing that. I'm not going to count the other matches as predictions. I technically did get them right by saying that both of the guys would get squashed, and they did. Well, not squashed, but they lost. And I did say I'm not even going to count that, though. But I am 2-1 for my predictions here. But for this match, I'm going to say I'm going to keep the predictions I made in my predictions video, and I'm going to say that Neville is going to retain the title. That's what I'm going to say. I think Gallagher is going to win it at a different time, either after WrestleMania or during it. But I feel like now Neville is going to stay champion. That's just me.
I don't know what any of those fools just said. Well, I know what Funaki said. He said, go Pack, go. He's a Green Bay Packers fan like myself. Okay, regardless, Austin, I think you should be in agreement with me that everybody should bend the knee and bow their heads and show respect to the king of the cruiserweights.
I do not agree with that assessment, Corey.
So Neville, who won the...
I'm really hoping this match is good, man.
Meeting Rich Swann is...
The cruiserweights, and it kills me to say it, but the Cruiserweight title match at pay-per-views have not been very good. And they're not bad. They're average, you know what I'm saying? But they're always one of the weakest parts of the card. And I'm hoping that this one can do well for itself, you know what I'm saying?
Neville and Gallagher underway. Jack Gallagher, to Austin's point, extremely talented. He has a pair of wins in tag team action over Neville.
Who? Oh, I heard tag team action. I just got lost for a second.
Stuff like we're witnessing right now. Use the unorthodox offense that Gallagher possesses. That said, it's going to be a lot easier to try than actually succeed with the king of the cruiserweights. And for Neville Austin, how does he keep the title?
Well, just do what he's been doing. Use his physical superiority, his experience superiority, and right now this mean streak that just seems to be running through everybody.
Misses wildly with the right hand. Jack Gallagher working on the left arm of the
They say Gallagher.
Trying to break, it does.
It's Gallagher, is it not? Why do they keep saying her, man? Gallagher. That's gonna piss me off every time I do it. And I'm just ignoring the fact that Gallagher is doing handstands on the top rope right now.
This is what Jack has to do. He has to be unorthodox. He's got to keep Neville on his toes.
Frustrate Neville. What Gallagher's trying to do here. A couple of uppercuts now and into the side headlock by Neville. Neville's shoulder tackle takes down Gallagher. Neville more powerful of the two men. Gallagher caught. And Gallagher!
Nice counter by Jack.
And a drop kick.
He's got a really strong lower base. And here's the thing, Neville's been used to playing mind games. He's been intimidating everybody he's been in the ring with. But the thing with Jack Gallagher, he keeps
so nothing has happened so far, in case you guys needed to hit. Nothing's been going on right now.
Because of course, Jack Gallagher not a high flyer. And Neville now with the right hand. Gallagher though, a couple of forearms of his own. And now Gallagher jumping into the barricade. And again, Austin, one of the things about Gallagher, he's not a high flyer. Neville, knowing that, drew Gallagher out, brought him right into his wheelhouse.
It's a great point, Michael. And also, Jack Gallagher doesn't like to do his business outside the ring. He likes to keep in the ring. And so maybe Neville feels like that's his safe haven.
Well, whatever it was, it worked for Neville, who has now regained control. Neville measuring his man. Gallagher not quite sure where he is after he was bounced off the barricade outside the ring.
I don't know if there's anybody on the roster that's comfortable in the air.
Missile drop kick by the king of the cruiserweights. Cover on Gallagher and a kick out. And again, Neville not afraid, however, to leave his feet, as we saw there.
This is this ruthless side of Neville that has served him so very, very well.
Well, really, that high-flying part of Neville's game, he hasn't had to tap into too much recently. He's slowed it down. He's been more methodical. He's used his power game. But let's not forget, when it comes to high-flying, Neville is the elite.
Have you been impressed with the reign so far of Neville Austin?
Slightly impressed. It's been pretty good.
I wish they showed me what Austin looks like right now, because I swear he wears the banana every time in his suit, and it's godly.
Neville and I held the NXT Tag Team titles together, and I've never seen this side of him until recently, and this is by far the best.
Wait, is Austin even on
Now trying to get back into this match for the cruiserweight title. Couple of uppercuts now from
commentary?
Gallagher, but a knee back to the midsection.
Or was I just hearing Corey Graves and I thought it was Austin?
So quick. He's got a total game, Austin.
Is
Absolutely.
okay, he is there. I was flipping shit for a second.
Cover again by the champ, forearm right in the face, and Gallagher powers out.
Over that time, you hone your craft, you polish yourself, you work on your weak points, you make them your strengths. Neville's done those things. And right now, controlling the pace. You see the confidence Neville has, and he's earned that.
I think Neville just enjoying and admiring his handiwork.
But again, I wouldn't waste time with Jack Gallagher. I wouldn't waste time with any opponent. When you have a chance to put him away, put him away.
I feel like Austin Aries is going to get involved in this match. I feel like he's going to attack and come out of commentary.
Feels that Gallagher is a caricature of British culture. Feels that Gallagher is like a cartoon character come to life in WWE, and Neville is not about that.
Neville from Newcastle, England. Gallagher from Manchester. WWE fans trying to will Gallagher back into the match. Gallagher, who will go toe-to-toe with these.
Can someone fucking tell me how you say this man's last name? I always thought it was Gallagher. I must be. All right, hold on.
But drop kicks by Gallagher, and again,
I've been doing this a lot this video. I'm going to start doing this more in streams.
That is not in Gallagher's playbook. He does not fly. He does not do that often, but it was very effective there.
But I'm going to exit out of this screen, and I'm going to go back to Safari. All right, there we go. This is the important shit right now. How to say Gallagher.
Neville once again with a quick strike changes the pace of the match.
Holy shit!
Hanging in there. I will guarantee you that Neville.
So Michael has been saying it right. You can see here it says pronunciation of Gallagher from Ireland.
What is going on here? No one.
Holy shit! Huge a superplex off the top rope right now from a Gallagher to Neville. Gallagher almost won the damn title. I like how they have hashtag 205 live instead of hashtag Fastlane or hashtag Cruiserweight title. That's the hashtag right now during this match. It's literally hashtag 205 live. Like, you're just doing them dirty by doing that, man. So it is Gallagher, as you can see on your screens.
One more look. High risk, high reward. Gallagher driving Neville.
Like, you're just doing them dirty. It is Gallagher. Holy shit. So it's pronounced Gallagher. You learn something new every day. Let me look at this right now. All right, then. Thank you for your time of me watching how to say Gallagher. So it is Gallagher. That's very interesting. So I got to start calling him Jack Gallagher now. So Jack Gallagher has been on fire right now in this match. This has surprisingly been a very good match. Is there blood? There's blood. There's a bit of blood in the ring right now. Oh, Gallagher cut his elbow, I'm pretty sure. Or his shoulder. It's one of the two. I can't tell. Yeah, Gallagher cut his elbow or something. Neville's on the top rope right now. This is it. It's a wrap. That was close as fuck, my boys. That was close shit.
You gotta imagine Gallagher only kicked out from pure instinct. Look at the impact. Gallagher dumped on his head and neck, shoulder, everything crashing down.
Unbelievable throw by Neville, and then the Phoenix Splash, which Gallagher was able to kick out of.
I think Neville might be in shock a little bit that Jack Gallagher's still going.
You're right, Austin. What does he need to do to put Gallagher away?
Say what you want about Jack Gallagher and his character, but to be able to kick out of that, to be able to keep going,
he keeps getting back up. Keeps getting in the face of Neville, even though Neville keeps kicking him down. Gallagher keeps getting back up.
Oh man, that caught him right in the jaw. Pure disdain on the face of Neville for his opponent, a challenger. I'm sure Gallagher can feel his golden opportunity slipping through his.
The audio was delayed, my bad.
Gallagher, those sidestepping. That's what he needed. He needed that one last ditch effort. Another one. Neville's down.
Jeff's got to capitalize.
Cover for
for the title. Neville's out.
Oh, bitch. I thought Gallagher won. There's this guy in the crowd who just made like a shocked face, and I swear he looks like a fat James Ellsworth. Oh my god.
You've got to wonder if Jack Gallagher had the wherewithal to hook that leg, if he would be the new Cruiserweight champion right now.
You're absolutely right. Take a look at the second of the two headbutts. Gallagher, you can see in his eyes, not all there.
This has been a very good match. Surprisingly, like I was not expecting a lot from this match. It's been really fucking good.
He may have Neville where he wants him for that running kick. Neville rolled out of the way. Gallagher runs right into a big boot by Neville, driven out to the apron.
Jack almost instinctually hanging onto those ropes. I don't know if that's going to work in his favor or not.
They have "This Is Awesome" chants going. Justifiably so, man.
WWE fans applauding both of these men in this highly competitive cruiserweight matchup.
How could you not? This absolutely is awesome. It's about to get crazier.
What 205 Live is all about every Tuesday night on the WWE Network. And now Gallagher knocks down the champion. Neville tries to make it back to his feet, and he does. Gallagher back in the ring. Neville up to the top turnbuckle. Oh, Gallagher with a wicked headbutt. You can hear that headbutt echo through the Bradley Center.
The king of the cruiserweights is out cold on the top rope. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Jack Gallagher's feeling it. Look at his face.
Gallagher needs to find a way to capitalize, and soon. Neville is out.
Maybe Jack looking for that superplex that we've seen Neville finish people off with.
Holy fuck.
Back of his neck. And now Neville in prime position. Going to the signature right arrow.
Oh my god. Neville wins. God, what a match, dude. Holy shit. Clap with me. That was a good fucking match. That was a good match. Finally, a good Cruiserweight Championship match, man. Finally. And it was Jack Gallagher and Neville, man. Wow. All right, one of my predictions. We got... I'm 3-1 right now. Should I even count Zayn versus Joe as a loss, though? Because it didn't really end at all. I lost, whatever. It's 3-1. What a match, though, man. I was not expecting much, and they blew me away. That was a really good match, man.
It has. It's still as effective as ever. Here's one more look.
In a battle this monumental, the king reached into his quiver and delivered a red arrow straight through the heart of Gentleman Jack.
And Neville could be heading to the ultimate thrill ride, known as WrestleMania, as the Cruiserweight Champion.
Everybody, this is Big Show. I'm gonna use robots to be the champion of the world.
Oh my god.
Jensen!
You have to talk Big Show out of conquering the world.
Let's find some superstars that can help us.
Let me show you how a champion does it.
Gosh, we have to stop him.
Never fail.
No one can stop you.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
The Jetsons and WWE Robo WrestleMania on digital HD and DVD. Upgraded.
Oh my god. Holy shit. They're just doing a t-shirt ad. Oh my god. Did you know they have John Cena lunch boxes now?
Tonight only $15.
Ooh, tonight only, y'all. $15 select t-shirts. Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest at this time, a surprise here at WWE Fastlane, the Advocate, Paul Heyman. Mr. Heyman, being that you're here tonight, could this mean your client isn't far behind?
We've never met. Lady, my name.
This commentator, or not commentator, she gets so much shit, honestly, from like Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho and Paul Heyman. He gets so much shit. Paul Heyman is sweating right now. He's sweating. He's so nervous to be in front of Kathy something. I don't know what her name is.
Either way,
It's her name even.
Universal title match, the winner is my client. If Goldberg wins tonight, that's a very big if. If Goldberg wins tonight, he goes on to WrestleMania to defend and lose the Universal title to my client.
Yes.
My client wins tonight.
Yes.
If Kevin Owens wins tonight, that's a very big
God damn.
and he can only do so by exposing a weakness, a vulnerability in Goldberg that my client and I, bluntly, have not seen before. Which means then Goldberg goes into WrestleMania with a vulnerability exposed, which my client...
So what if Goldberg wins the title tonight, which I will be very mad at, and his son is there again? That would be funny.
Looking for the Universal Champion. Goldberg wins, my client wins. Owens wins, my client wins. Either way tonight,
Either way, Paul,
the ultimate winner.
I don't give a shit as long as fucking
the Beast,
Goldberg don't win.
the Conqueror, Brock Lesnar. Oh, Milwaukee!
Now what is this? Jesus, you have time, man. You have 3 matches left. And there's only, well, supposed to be an hour and 15 minutes left of the show. What are you doing? I just want to get to Reigns versus Strowman and Bayley versus Charlotte and Owens versus Goldberg. But now New Day's here. They're buying too much time. Like, you already had the 2 throwaway matches, man.
Hurry up, Saxton. Get down on the ramp and play speed bump.
I can't believe my eyes.
So New Day's out here with the fucking ice cream machine. Man.
No.
Oh my god.
I feel like screaming.
Please, Saxton, leave the table. Go run around, chase after it like it's the ice cream truck. I might just do that. I wish you would. And never come back. Seriously, though, Corey, this may bode well. Remember, New Day's the host of WrestleMania. A lot of ice cream in Orlando. I better clear out my freezer. You mean your mom's freezer?
That's funny. There's a Matt Hardy sign. And the camera got a little bit of it and they turned it away.
What are we seeing right now? What is happening?
The debut of New Day ice cream. That's what we're seeing.
Biggie just drew.
Bro, when it's cheat day, I'm going to try some New Day ice cream. If I can fucking find it. I don't know where the hell I would get it.
Now, when we first had the idea for Booty!
So is Bootio's, I know it's a real cereal, or it was. Can you still buy it at the grocery store, or
All
no?
of you make sure your voices were heard. Voices in my head, they talk to me.
say, you all made sure your voices were heard, and you made that dream turn into a reality.
And now we stand before you once again with a t-shirt and a dream, an ice cream dream.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up.
What is going on? What are you doing? You been sipping on something? You've been sipping on something. You've been sipping. That's why you can't drive the bike. As I was saying, we stand here before you with an ice cream dream, and somebody has an opportunity. Do you know who? You, the WWE Universe, baby! Yeah. You have an opportunity to make your voices heard.
Just like we are making sure that our voices are heard. Because we want this to happen just as bad as you. And that's exactly why we brought you this New Day bike. Look at it. It's gorgeous, stunning, amazing. 3 speeds umbrella that we done busted wide open. We skeeted stickers all over the front. We skeeted stickers all over the back. We're gonna ride this thing long. We're gonna ride this thing hard and put it up wet. We're riding this baby all the way down the road to being your host at this year's WrestleMania.
I mean, I kind of want to give a shit about what's happening right now, but then I remember that they're the hosts of WrestleMania. All right, who's coming out? Who's having the segment? Wouldn't this make sense? For Cesaro and Sheamus to come out. But instead, they don't even reveal the ice cream. They don't even reveal the shit. They just came out here to talk about that. That was literally, they're on commentary now. That was literally the entire segment. They are doing anything to buy time. There's over an hour left of the show. You have time. Let me see the matches. I want to go to sleep. I really just want to see Owens. Okay, now here we go. Strowman versus Roman Reigns. Your boy just called the order of matches. Like 2 hours ago, I called the order of the matches. I'm a fucking genius. All right, that's a lie. I'm not. My prediction for this match, I am 3-1 in my predictions right now. 5-1 if you count the squash matches. I'm going to continue my legacy of predictions, and I'm going to go with Braun Strowman winning. I feel like this is going to be that underdog match that no one expects to be good, but it turns out it becomes really good. I feel like that's it.
Competition I want, and I'll come get it myself. Roman Reigns closing in on the Universal Championship. What the hell? Oh my God! Braun Strowman is attacking Reigns, and he's just about Roman Reigns off the top of the announce table, and he's not done yet. Braun Strowman just laid waste to Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is going to win the Universal Championship, and he had it robbed, taken from him by Braun Strowman tonight.
You want competition? How about this? How about I put you in a match one-on-one at Fastlane? Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns.
I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I'm not waiting till Fastlane. I want Braun Strowman right now.
Now this rivalry though has been surprisingly really good. I gotta give him credit.
so the big dog Roman Reigns can't tuck his tail and run.
And here comes the big dog with a purpose. And the brawl's underway.
I don't think Braun Strowman's going to have to worry about Roman Reigns walking away from a fight Sunday at Fastlane.
Oh, and look at Strowman.
Look out.
Reigns into the turnbuckle with such force, the whole rope exploded.
Wait a minute.
Roman Reigns is still signing the contract.
It's a message of Braun Strowman. I have no fear of what you can do to me.
What does Roman Reigns have to do with Fastlane to finally stop this monster among men?
All right, here we go. Reigns versus Strowman. A huge boo for real.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
You know, guys, over the past 2 years, Roman Reigns has won matches at Fastlane, which has ensured the battle for the championship in the main event of WrestleMania. Tonight is not necessarily about WrestleMania. It is about taking out a man that he is unable to take out as of late. That the monster among men, Braun Strowman. What does Roman have to do tonight, Corey?
I have no earthly idea. We know Roman Reigns lives for the big fight. But when it comes to Braun Strowman, the fight doesn't get any bigger, any meaner, any nastier than the monster among men.
I think the key is right there, Corey. You know, Roman Reigns did some interviews with some local media outlets here in Milwaukee this week, and he admitted it. I've done everything I can. I have thrown everything at Braun Strowman, but the one thing I have that Braun Strowman does not is big fight experience.
Yeah, he's a three-time WWE champion. He won the 2015 Royal Rumble. He's main evented a couple of WrestleManias. Tonight, it's about survival.
You suck chance for Roman.
His opponent, weighing at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
He's never been pinned. He's never been submitted.
He's never been pinned? Is that what you're telling me? Has he? Oh shit, I don't think he has. Has Braun never been pinned? Holy shit.
Pounds of unstoppable torture. Braun Strowman is a force of nature. That is sure. the biggest challenges of Roman Reigns' career. Braun Strowman is 6'8". He weighs 3.
Yeah, man. Like I was saying about Big Cass earlier, Braun's a fucking huge dude. Like, I don't think people understand, man, how huge he is. He can kill you, man. He can chew you up and spit you out.
Roman has experienced some of the freakish power that we know Braun is capable of. Very wisely, very cautiously, Roman Reigns trying to pick his spot. Needs to stay away from Braun.
Let's go, Roman. Roman sucks chance. I swear to Roman is the new John Cena. Like, he's been announced as the new, well, not announced, but like he's been known as the new John Cena pretty much for like a long ass time now. But like, he is though. He really is. And then like you could take that as me like as a negative thing, but like it's not really.
Braun Strowman is standing in the center of the ring, smiling.
Licking his chops. And Reigns back to the apron again, blasted. Oh, this time though, Roman. Wrong up, Strowman on the top rope. Roman looking for that opening, and perhaps this is it. Right hand by Reigns. Strowman still on his feet, and another right by Roman. And now Roman Reigns looking for a Samoan drop, but an elbow to the side of the face stops that. Roman though with a boot to the face. Roman putting up a fight tonight. He came for a big fight. He's getting one. And Reigns blasting Braun over the top rope, landing on his feet. That is freaky. But mentally, this has got to put Reigns in a great place. Oh, maybe not.
It might not. It might put him in a terrible place. When you throw the best you've got at Strowman.
Oh, the steps. Roman averting disaster. Roman averted disaster there. And now using the steps to his advantage.
But Strowman still stands tall.
Braun Strowman though into the steps as Roman sidesteps. And now Strowman's down. Roman Reigns has the big man stunned. This is very key for Roman Reigns. He's got to maintain that level of aggression. And driven kidney first into the apron, tossed back into the ring by Strowman.
And Roman usually wears like fucking army boots and shit. He's wearing like. Is this man wearing fucking Jordans right now?
This is trying to back Reigns off. Roman's gonna have any of it.
It looks like he is.
He's got to take the fight to Braun to have any chance tonight. Notice Braun still covering up his nose. Oh man, what a spine buster!
Strowman nearly drove Reigns through the ring with that spine buster. That was earth-shaking.
Roman really grabbing the midsection of the rib area. Strowman again flattening Reigns. And now peeling him across the ring.
Well, for a moment there, we talked about the psychological effect, the confidence Roman Reigns might have built a few moments ago, but Braun Strowman has a way of making all that confidence disappear.
Roman now targeting the ribs on Reigns that he first injured with the spine buster. Here's the problem with Braun. He's so big, he's so thick. You have to have some sort of sustained offense against Strowman to be effective, and it's so hard to do that against this man.
I think what we saw Monday night, we saw Roman Reigns spear Braun Strowman through the barricade, and mere seconds after that spear, Strowman was on his feet saying, "Is that all you got?"
Corey, when's the last time you've seen someone use this?
It has been a very, very long time.
Again with the "Let's go Roman sucks" chance, man.
And a monstrous feel across the ring, and now Strowman sits in the center of the ring with a vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle of Roman Reigns.
Huge bear paws, though, as Reigns, though, powers out, able to break the grip of Braun Strowman. Now Reigns with a Samoa drop, 385 pound on his shoulder, not enough. And now Braun with a Samoa drop of his own, sticking it right in Reigns' nose.
A little insult with injury.
That will again Injure the ribs of Reigns. First felt with the spine buster.
But Strowman just stalking the big dog.
Almost just salivating at the thought of what can I do next to Roman Reigns. And there's a splash by Strowman. Covers, hooks the leg on Roman, forces him to power out. But Reigns has got to be struggling to catch his breath here.
Freakish athleticism on display by Strowman. A man that size should not be able to move that well.
There's the Samoan drop again. Here's the look on Strowman's face, just enjoying every moment of this. And Corey, we don't know. Perhaps Reigns had rib injuries before tonight. Perhaps Strowman realized that. Remember putting him through a barricade last week.
Or breaking the top turnbuckle with Roman's sternum. You're absolutely right.
This could be worst case scenario for Roman. It's bad enough just having to try to take down Braun Strowman. If you're less than 100%, I mean, it's almost impossible. Strowman once put Reigns through a barricade. Reigns then put Strowman through it. The punishment has been dished out to both sides, but perhaps tonight Reigns getting the most of it. Strowman again.
Sledgehammer-like shots to the sternum of Roman Reigns.
A massive arm wrapped around the chin of Reigns, and Roman almost looks out of it.
Oh, hell no, bro. It does this every pay-per-view, man. The network is buffering. For those of you who have it, you know what I'm talking about. I am sorry for the interruption. It's loading right now. So how was y'all weekend? All right, it loaded. Okay, I'm sorry. I mean, mine's been all right, you know. It's good shit. Okay, here we go. We're back with Braun versus Reigns.
Still on his feet. Reigns again. Strowman still on his feet. Again, taunting Reigns. Roman Reigns not going to back down, but he's caught. Caught by Strowman. Face first. Face plant. Cover.
Well, I think that's how a face plant works. The face first face plant, he said. That's how it works, Michael.
Just imagine, you're Roman Reigns. I mean, you throw your whole...
You gotta be kidding me, network. All right. How much? Oh, my God. Okay, here. I'm going to try to fix this. Oh, shit. Okay.
Shots. Look at this again.
All right, there we go.
Completely manhandling. 6'5", 260-pound plus Roman Reigns. Roman sent out of the ring again by Strowman. This could turn an already bad situation to worse news for Roman Reigns. Braun is just... Roman fighting back, though. We got to give it to Reigns, continuing to try to fight. But the first the Reigns doesn't swallow the bat.
Double axe handle to the spine.
Oh, shit. They're breaking out the announce table right now.
This is the bad to worse scenario. Our Spanish friends better get out of there because Braun Strowman has evil intentions. Breaks the count because he wants to continue to punish Roman. Doesn't want a count-out win. Wants to humiliate Reigns here tonight at Fastlane.
No way, he's gonna power slam Reigns through the
Reigns trying to fight out and does, and now bounces him off the post.
Roman might have bought himself a few moments of time, but he's not gonna have long before Strowman is back on the attack.
All right, y'all.
Right by. Strowman caught Reigns.
I'm going to be right back. I will let you continue the audio, but there's something I need to take care of real quick.
Every shot, every blow by Roman Reigns only guarantees him a temporary reprieve from this onslaught
for Braun Strowman.
Oh, my God.
Shoulder first. The ring shook and Strowman hit the post with his shoulder.
This could be Roman's opportunity, and he realizes it. How quickly on this heads.
Roman Reigns has to do what he can. He wants the big man down right here. Maybe he's only a moment in the matchup.
And Braun feeling the effects. Roman follows it up with a clothesline in the corner.
Roman has Braun stunned, but again, what else do you do?
Hitting a steel post at that speed, at that size, would separate most men's shoulders, will break your arm. Strowman is still on his feet.
Roman now relentlessly. You've got to wonder if...
Remember the choke slam. Roman Reigns lands on his feet.
The left turn. Samoa drop. The big man's down. Cover. Isn't enough. Kick out by Strowman.
Wow. Say it all the time. Roman Reigns has this innate ability to tap into that extra reserve.
Well, he did there. Strowman down off the Samoan drop, still struggling. Back to his knees. Both men are now down. The official right there. Critical point of this match.
Come on. Here we go.
Yeah, Roman trying to will himself. Talk himself back into this match.
So whatever it takes. Whatever you got to do.
Remember the Superman punch, Strowman sidestep, Roman bounced off the turnbuckle. Oh, and a big thunderous blow to the chest.
What's Strowman got in mind here? Up goes the big dog.
Man.
Down he goes.
And that could be it. Strowman with the cover and Reigns again gets the shoulder up.
See a look of frustration on the face of Strowman.
Braun Strowman is learning tonight what Roman Reigns is all about. Flattening Reigns again, but somehow, perhaps on instinct alone, Roman Reigns stays in this match.
I would imagine that the longer a match goes, the more it favors Roman Reigns as far as cardiovascular conditioning goes. But Braun Strowman is still going strong like the match just started.
Yeah, Roman knows I can hang around. I have incredible resiliency, but what am I going to do with it? How am I going to combat this attack?
And again, Strowman on offense.
Watch the acceleration of Strowman.
Oh no, but he got caught hung up top rope out to the floor. Strowman out to the floor. Strowman could be hurt. He may have hurt his knee.
Strowman crashed a long way down at a high rate of speed.
Yeah, Braun Strowman may have hurt his knee when he got hung up on the top rope. Watch this.
Nasty. Depending on the severity of that, the damage to the knee, it could be a huge blessing in disguise for Roman Reigns.
Yeah, Reigns. Valuable time to regain himself. Braun Strowman, now look at Roman. Roman's not going to take a count-out win either. This time, drive-by.
Roman got all that one. Both feet right in the side of the jaw of Strowman, but the monster still stands.
I can't figure out how Braun Strowman's still on his feet. A nasty tumble catching his knee over the top rope, then the drive-by, and now Roman Reigns. Looking to pull out all the stops, went for the spear. Strowman caught it. Braun Strowman through the announce table. Absolutely incredible. Spear intercepted. And watch this.
Roman Reigns went for the home run, but the response from Braun Strowman may be fatal for the big dog.
That table disintegrated under that massive humanity.
And now Strowman wants to drag Reigns back into the ring, humiliate him, embarrass him, and beat him here tonight at Fastlane. Again, the knee's still giving Strowman some problems.
A man of Strowman's size with a bad knee could be a very, very, very bad situation.
And Roman Reigns realizes with a spear.
A spear by Reigns. Cover. The leg on Strowman. Oh, power out of the spear. Strowman kicked out of the spear. A look of disbelief in the face of Reigns.
Reigns knew that was his prime opportunity, his prime moment to do what no one else has done. And still, not enough to put away Braun Strowman.
Look at Roman's face. Roman's face tells the story. I know he doesn't want to believe, but Roman has no choice but to accept the fact that monsters are real.
Roman Reigns may have not had his normal head of steam with that spear. He only came halfway across the ring, but nonetheless, Strowman's still able to kick out.
Make no mistake about it, Roman Reigns inflicted some serious damage. It wasn't enough to beat Strowman.
Trying to do it again here. Uh-oh, caught by Strowman. Back into the corner. Oh, nobody home.
Did you hear that?
Oh, I heard it all right. Roman Reigns did too, but can Roman capitalize? Strowman back to his feet.
One more time.
Superman punch. Strowman still up. Superman punch again. Strowman just now down into the second rope. Roman. Oh, God, just blasted. Talk about hitting a brick wall.
How on earth does Braun Strowman absorb that much punishment, that much of an attack, and get an emphatic response?
What is Braun Strowman going to resort to? What lengths is the monster among men willing to go?
Oh my God! Get down from there, Strowman! Is Roman up to the top rope? This is insane!
No way!
Oh my God! Roman to the middle of the ring! Oh my God! Strowman top rope! Roman 3/4 of the way! Oh, and nobody home!
God. If Strowman would have landed that, we would not see Roman Reigns ever again. Period.
Roman Reigns though has Strowman in position. Spear! Cover! Leg! Reigns wins!
Here's your winner, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns climbs the mountain and slays the mountain among men.
I gotta admit, I can't believe it. I can't believe Roman Reigns is the man who has stopped Braun Strowman.
Roman looks a little worse for wear. Roman picked up the victory, but he knows he's just been through a real war. Early in the match, Roman looking for a spear, but Strowman so quick, and then Roman Reigns through the announce table.
I thought that was it. I thought there was no way Roman Reigns was getting up. And then this was the second of 2 Superman punches. That wouldn't do it. And then Reigns on the move, and so many times, this was the story, so many times Roman Reigns would throw his best attack and it would fail, but a rare decision.
All right, y'all, I'm back. Holy shit.
That is a near 400-pound man.
All right, apparently I missed the ending of the match. I'm hearing Reigns' music, so I'm assuming that Reigns won. So the Undertaker didn't come out? So the Undertaker didn't even come out.
You gotta believe in the big dog now. How can you not?
So he's 3-0 at Fastlane. And he defeated Braun Strowman's streak of never getting pinned.
What an incredible performance by that man.
Well, from what I saw of the match before I had to go, it was pretty damn good, but so no Undertaker or anything. That's
Roman just said, "This is my yard."
disappointing.
And my God, tonight it was.
I think Undertaker's gonna come out. He's walking around. Okay, never mind. Commercials.
Life's biggest questions.
You got the Java? You know how the Scottish say well?
Should I show some more chest? And greatest mysteries.
No, I don't understand moon cheese. What is moon cheese? Did you walk around in your underwear and cape? Did you leave your bag there? How did you get puked up?
Answered.
Did you guys forget my bag?
It's an all-new episode of WWE Ride Along tomorrow night, immediately following Raw.
So excited.
On WWE Network.
Ride Along is my favorite show. I wake up and breathe Ride Along.
Hey, wait up.
That was sarcasm.
Hey, Joe. Samoa Joe.
I already discussed this earlier in the stream. Samoa Joe in the suit is so pointless. It's not pointless, but like,
She did
why?
not want you getting involved in Kevin Owens' Universal Championship match. She would want Kevin to go out there and prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that he is better than Bill Goldberg and therefore worthy of the belief she has placed in him being Universal Champion. And the Kevin Owens I know, he would not want you getting involved either. He wouldn't want you tainting his victory. Neither do I. So, Joe, I would like this to be the last time I see your face tonight. If it's not, it's going to be hell to pay. Have a nice day.
I want to send a special thanks to Will Roush for Watch This, the official theme of WWE Fastlane, available now on iTunes and Spotify.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's a horrible song, man. Honestly, I liked it last year. Not just as the theme, but I really like the song. Now I just do not like it. It's very annoying to me. Here we go. Co-main event: Bayley versus Charlotte.
Since I was 12 years old, the only success I ever dream about is becoming a wrestler in the WWE.
So I guess I gotta predict this. I'm gonna keep my prediction the same. I'm gonna say that Bayley wins, even though I'm a bigger fan of Charlotte. I'm gonna say that
To go down, but once
Bayley
I'm holding
wins.
up that championship belt, I could finally smile and say that I did it.
I wish Bayley just would have won at the pay-per-view if they were gonna have her end the streak.
The following contest is for the Raw Women's Championship.
Bayley, look where the figure four. Charlotte's got nowhere to go. Oh no! Dana Brooke, the protege of Charlotte Flair. Bayley blinded and now Charlotte into the figure eight. Hey! Sasha Banks, the boss! We got an equalizer. Boss, the referee never saw it. Bayley has no clue what's going on either. Bayley! Little Bayley to Bayley! There's the cover! Bayley's the women's champion! Bayley's the women's champion! Bayley has achieved her lifelong dream! It started as a 10-year-old girl, and it culminates here on Monday Night Raw as the new women's champion!
I thought Bayley was the happy, hugging role model. But in the biggest moment of her career, she showed the world who she really is.
You give an assist to Sasha Banks, but the only reason she was out here was because Dana Brooke came down to try to screw things up.
A selfish,
Do the right thing and relinquish the Raw Women's Championship.
egocentric,
The Bayley that I know would hold herself to a higher standard.
Do not listen to this garbage.
greedy, win at any cost person.
Hell no, I'm not giving up this Raw Women's Championship. I pinned Charlotte in the middle of this ring, and it wasn't because of Sasha. It was because of the WWE Universe.
I don't want you to give back your title because I'm going to take it back.
Wonder.
Actually, I think the name you're looking for is the champion.
God damn.
Once one dream is achieved, move on to the next one. Walking in to WrestleMania as the champion.
I'm going to regain what's rightfully mine.
Charlotte is 16-0 in pay-per-view championship matches. Undisputed queen of pay-per-view.
Face the fact, I will defeat you. Woo!
Now there's the queen and her protege, Dana Brooke.
I have the Snapchat filter on where it makes your mouth really big, you know what I'm saying? Like a straight line. And I'm going to like sing Charlotte's song. I look like a fucking fish. I look like a fish in general, my bad. Bum, 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 bing bong, bing, ching, bum, 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 bum. I love Charlotte. I love Charlotte. I'm gonna fucking stop. I'm sorry. Okay, as I said earlier, prediction for this match, I'm gonna go with Bayley. That's why I made my predictions video. That's what I'm gonna do now. I'm looking forward to this shit. I feel like this show was supposed to be, well, it was by the fans, like not so good, but it has been a lot better than I expected. Other than like the first 3 matches, the Cruiserweight title match was awesome. I'm trying to look here. Reigns versus Strowman was damn good. Tag team title match was okay. But then again, you got Jax versus Nia, and then Zayn versus Joe's weird ending. So it's, I don't know. It all depends on if the main event and this are good. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even really need the main event to like last a long time. I just need it to be like just good. You know what I'm saying?
But on the flip side, it's the Fastlane version of Hug Life. Enter the Raw Women's Champion and the wacky baby inflatable arm flailing Bayley Buddies.
I hope your friend Bayley has enjoyed her moment in the sun, Byron, because it all comes crashing down tonight at the hands of the Queen. The first title defense for Bayley since defeating Charlotte for the championship, and Bayley tells anyone who will listen that she has 3 victories over that woman, Charlotte, here in WWE. So perhaps Bayley does have the Queen's number. That's very important. Bayley can't get caught up in the proverbial home court advantage of pay-per-view for Charlotte. Bayley's got to rest on the fact that she's proven that she can be better on Charlotte on any given night, and tonight should be no different. Charlotte looking to win the championship for a 5th time tonight, tying Melina for 3rd on the all-time list.
Damn.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Raw Women's Championship. Introducing first the challenger from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair. Her opponent from San Jose, California, she is the Raw Women's Champion, Bayley.
Huge pop for Bayley. So we are 2 hours and 30 minutes into the show, pretty much. It's supposed to end in 30 minutes, so this match will probably go for about 20. And then we have 10 minutes technically left for the main event, but we all know it's, well, it might last longer than that. It's probably not, though. Charlotte looks tan as fuck right now, I must say.
When it comes to taking down the Queen, Byron Bayley's strategy to retain tonight.
It's all mental. Bayley's got to have that mental confidence. She knows how to stop Charlotte.
Corey, how does Charlotte win the title back?
Charlotte needs to have her type of match right now. Charlotte knows she is comfortable on pay-per-view. This is a big match, big opportunity. Charlotte excels here. She has
If I had to describe how Charlotte looked right now,
on pay-per-view, she just doesn't lose.
I would say about this tan. I know this is a random thing, but if you could look on your screen. I'm sorry, this is random, but this is about how tan she looks right now. Not this white shit, right? Not, is this even Charlotte? It's not. Okay. Not this white shit. She's looking this tan. About as tan as this action figure. About this tan, I would say.
Again, there's really no feeling out process here, Corey.
Let's go Bailey chants are going on right now. This could be the greatest picture I've ever seen in my entire life.
It could come down to who makes the first mistake.
Hey, we don't look at that shit. This is also the greatest picture I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh, this has to win.
Charlotte a bit. She doesn't feel the same when she doesn't carry the title.
I think Charlotte's about this tan.
It defines who she is.
About this tan. Not this tan. This tan.
This feeds the ego. That necessitates the success of Charlotte.
How do you expect to be a queen without a crown?
Bailey. Nice cover. Charlotte kicks out.
Of course it feels unnatural.
Quickly back on the attack. Cover again by the champ.
So this is pretty much like the same start as they had at the Royal Rumble, except a bit more energized. So that's good. Now this is like a cool drawing though. Even though this, I don't even think this is supposed to be Charlotte. This is a nice little drawing there.
Shoulder right buried in the stomach of the champion. And Bailey blocks.
Now Charlotte's in the corner. And Bailey's on the offense.
Very aggressive Bailey in the early going here tonight. I don't think you have any choice if you're Bailey. Oh! Wow!
They tried to make it wow on commentary, but the crowd did not buy into that spot.
Keep the queen off of her game. Now Bailey heading up to the top rope. Again, to Corey's point, high-risk maneuvers early on. Cross body, lateral press, hooks the leg. Charlotte kicks out at 2, but Charlotte's got to be stunned here by this offensive attack by Bailey early on.
Maybe Charlotte thought,
all over the belly to belly, and Charlotte hanging out of the top rope and then escaping. Not expecting this out of Bailey tonight.
Charlotte might have thought Bailey might have a more conservative approach in this matchup, but Bailey completely flipping the script.
Smart strategy for Charlotte. Take a minute outside, catch your breath, replan your game.
Oh, and Charlotte don't catches it. And outsmart Bailey.
Am I the only person that likes Charlotte, man? I'm one of the few people that really do like Charlotte.
I believe she has something to prove tonight in this matchup against Charlotte. And Charlotte now turning the tables on the champion. This is what Bailey is trying to avoid. The physically superior Charlotte taking over.
What a boot to the mouth.
You don't want Charlotte to have the opportunity to increase that meter of confidence. Charlotte pointing up to the WrestleMania sign. That's what it's all about for both of these ladies tonight. Charlotte ragdolling the champion. Get this physical dominance from the queen.
That's right.
Just heard Charlotte whispering to Bailey, "You're just a fan."
And it really bothers Charlotte, doesn't it? It bothers Charlotte since day one. Bailey showed up here on Raw and challenged Charlotte. Bailey set the rope. There's that deep arm drag by Bailey. Sends Charlotte across the ring. With the followed up in the corner. Charlotte ducked underneath. Now she catches Bailey. Bailey in bad position. Oh, wow. Using her knee to drive Bailey to the floor. Cover it. Look at this. Knee after knee by Charlotte. Thought she was going to go for the cover on the champ. Decided to inflict more punishment. Now the cover on the champion. Hook to the leg. Bailey kicks out at 2.
Watch the impact. Charlotte blocks what Bailey was doing. Bailey's head snaps back against the mat.
Charlotte Charlotte trying to drive home the message that Bayley does not belong in the same ring as her. And we've seen Charlotte do this on so many occasions, just punishing her opponent, using the long legs to her advantage. This is where Charlotte's at her best. This is Charlotte's opportunity now to watch her opponent suffer while she builds and builds on that confidence. Or is Charlotte just an incredible athlete?
Absolutely. Genetically superior is just a tagline. It's the truth. Charlotte is one of the most elite athletes in the world, any sport.
Again, using her legs to advantage. Just powerful moves by Charlotte. Now a kip up. And now the Flair strike. Knee to the back of the neck. Face first goes Bayley. Charlotte to win the women's championship. Hook still letting it power out by Bayley at 2. There's such a disdain Charlotte has for everything Bayley stands for.
Where's your partner? Where's Sasha now?
Oh!
Where is she? You're a cheater!
Oh, Bayley back to her feet, though. She's had it up. Now chops on her own by the champion. Bayley backing Charlotte up. Elbow, though, by the challenger. Charlotte dips underneath, and there's the neck breaker. Oh, jeez. Yeah, squashing that little rally by Bayley. Charlotte telling the ref to count now as she hooks the leg. Kick out at 2 by the champ. Charlotte has been more dominant so far in this championship match. Well planted elbow.
Damn, Charlotte's talking shit to the crowd.
Trying to rub it in the face of every single member of the WWE Universe. Cover again by the challenger to win the championship. Kick out at 2.
Rub what in the face, Byron? The truth is, Charlotte is genetically superior. She should be the women's champion.
Yeah, should be, but she's not, okay? Let's call a spade a spade.
Okay, let's call Sasha Banks for screwing things up. Charlotte has a legitimate gripe.
Let's call Dana Brooke for allowing Charlotte, helping Charlotte to win countless matches if you want to go there. Charlotte still in control. A few well-placed knees to the upper spine. Bayley looking to fight out. There's the heart of the champion. Charlotte, though, with a big leg right across the stomach. Here's the cover and a kick out again by Bayley. And perhaps frustration will set in for Charlotte.
Charlotte answered Bayley's challenge by leaving Dana Brooke in the locker room, Saxton. So whatever happens, happens. When Charlotte beats Bayley, you have to accept the truth.
Well, let's see if she can do it. How about that? Charlotte stepping on Bayley. And now to the top rope. Charlotte in position for the moonsault to win the championship, perhaps.
Follows it up with a senton and a cover.
Oh, did she get out? She did it. 2.5.
I thought Charlotte fucking won.
Able to survive. Did Bayley.
A lot of damage was done to Bayley just now. First, Charlotte connecting with a picture-perfect moonsault. And then following it up with a senton. Almost took back her crown just there.
Meanwhile, Charlotte continuing to bark at Bayley. You're just a fan. This is in my blood. In the case of Charlotte, is trying to build her own confidence. Well, Bayley's going to try to fight back. Oh, maybe not. That chop dropping the champion. Bayley has not been able to get much offense at all going in this match. Early on, she did, but it's been all Charlotte since the early quarter of this match. Another chop drops the champion. Oh, it's close like that. Bayley exploded out of the corner. doesn't stun Charlotte, but Bayley buys her some time here. Trying to regroup a little bit.
Valuable time for Bayley. Valuable time to regroup.
Here comes Bayley. Knee after knee. Oh, and a chop. And another one.
Bayley returning the favor.
And here comes the champion. Down goes Charlotte. And Bayley hammered away. Charlotte hung up second rope.
Bayley giving herself second life in this match.
Burying her shoulder. Feeling it.
Oh, belly to back suplex. A big opportunity for Bayley
to retain the Women's Championship. Near fall for Bayley.
Charlotte is in disbelief that Bayley's had this much left in the tank.
See your eyes. A great suplex by Bayley. She continues the assault. Charlotte, though, caught up on the top rope and a blow right to the back of the neck by Bayley. And Charlotte does not want to be there, guys.
The Queen is hung up in a bad situation.
And Bayley's taking advantage.
Charlotte extremely vulnerable.
The pressure on the knee of Charlotte. Glancing blow. I don't think Bayley got what she was looking for.
Wisely, Bayley staying on top of Charlotte. Continuing the attack.
Dragging Charlotte back out toward the middle of the ring. Drops an elbow. And another one.
Great deal of damage might have been done to Charlotte's right knee. The time spent hanging upside down.
And Bayley now barking back at Charlotte. Top rope for Bayley. Charlotte wisely slips out to the apron. Felt the elbow coming from the top rope.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Trading rights back and forth.
You have to carry a situation. And that's why Charlotte ends up on the floor. Bayley's hurt.
Charlotte dragging Bayley into the turnbuckle from the other side, using Bayley's own arm.
Now Charlotte's the one thinking high risk. And Bayley back to her feet, though.
Come on, Bayley. Get him down. Let's go.
Look at these ladies. Let's see who can get the upper hand here now. Bayley, perhaps.
American Roll to the top rope. Bayley.
Bayley going for it all.
Elbow. Cover. Oh, I thought Bayley had Charlotte.
You saw the sense of urgency Bayley had when she dropped that elbow. She had to believe that was the moment.
And look at Charlotte.
A momentary hesitation by Bayley. And
Better
Queen
move
made
out
her
her
pay.
Champion ducked out of the ring. Oh, Charlotte with a big boot. And the reign of Bayley may be coming to an end here.
Charlotte using that 5'10" frame to her advantage.
Natural selection. Charlotte, new champion to win the title from Bayley here tonight. Bayley kicks out a natural selection. Charlotte can't believe it. That's been her bread and butter.
Believe it, Charlotte. Believe the champ is still in this.
Talking to herself now. And now Bayley. Shoulders down on Charlotte, who gets out at 2.
Single leg looking for the figure 4.
Send Charlotte right out of the ring. Right back up on the apron. It's turned into a brawl now. Oh, no. Oh, my God. And with that, Bayley. Remember, though, Charlotte cannot win the championship via countout. Got to do it via pinfall or submission, so she's got to get the champ back in the ring.
Sure, Charlotte is well aware of this situation.
Wait. You got Charlotte going to the top rope. Wait, what?
Fucking Sasha just came out, man.
Sasha Banks rushing down the ramp. Charlotte is on the top rope, perhaps looking for a moonsault. This is ridiculous. Where's your honor now, Saxton? Bayley with a belly-to-belly outside the ring. Bayley did it all on her own, right, Byron? I don't think Bayley had any clue Sasha planned on coming out here to do what you did. Yeah, I was going to say, in defense.
Sasha's turning heel soon, man. They're building up to it.
But nonetheless, the distraction brought Charlotte off the top rope, and it allowed Bayley to get the belly-to-belly outside the ring. Charlotte, though, small package, rolling up Bayley here. Is it enough? Has the tights. What is that? Sasha just screaming at the official. Sasha's out here being a tattletale. And now Bayley with a belly-to-belly. Here's the cover. Bayley retains the
Bayley. Oh my fucking god. Bayley won. Charlotte lost her first ever pay-per-view match.
The queen was robbed. I don't condone the interference of Sasha Banks, but back this match.
Yeah, why would Sasha? She's definitely turning heel soon. It's been rumored too, so it just makes more sense.
Sasha got involved and brought Charlotte off the top rope. And as Charlotte was in pursuit of Sasha, Bayley took advantage with a belly-to-belly. And it's what happened toward the end of the match, Corey. Now watch this. Charlotte has the tights here of Bayley. Sasha Banks points out to the official that Charlotte has the tights.
Again, Sasha Banks, not supposed to be involved in any capacity, comes out here, interjects herself, and costs the queen her throne. Charlotte answered Bayley's challenge, sent Dana Brooke to the back, competed honestly, one-on-one, and lost not only the opportunity to be the Raw Women's Champion, lost the undefeated pay-per-view streak, thanks to Sasha Banks.
Well, Bayley's going to WrestleMania as the Raw Women's Champion. Like Corey said, thanks to Sasha Banks, I guess, but still champion.
Here we go. It's main event time now. This is literally what I've been waiting for all fucking night. That was a decent match, man. I'm not gonna lie, but here we go with the main event. It's about time. I just saw Titus O'Neil in the WrestleMania commercial. Oh my god. They're calling it the ultimate thrill ride. That's what this year's WrestleMania is.
And the next time we're on pay-per-view on the WWE Network is 4 weeks from tonight, and it is indeed the ultimate thrill ride. It is WrestleMania. And again, this is the final pay-per-view before WrestleMania. Fastlane, the Raw exclusive pay-per-view event. We still have our Universal Championship match yet to come, and then after Fastlane, we're not done.
And there's going to be a lot to talk about when it comes to everything that took place tonight. We invite you to join us immediately following Fastlane for Raw Talk here at the King Lawler. Now, look at the guests that are going to welcome. Roman Reigns, who had an incredible win over Braun Strowman, still Raw Women's Champion Bayley, Sasha Banks, and of course the advocate for the Feast incarnate, Paul Heyman.
I, for one, hope that Jerry Lawler calls Milwaukee PD and has him waiting on standby for when Sasha Banks and Bayley get there, because we just witnessed the robbery.
You want to get some tissues or something ready, all right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, there is one superstar who is not participating tonight at Fastlane. And, well,
his name is Seth Rollins.
That was the question Corey Graves asked Seth Rollins this past Monday night on Raw.
According to Triple H and Samoa Joe, for the second time in 2 years, you are going to miss WrestleMania. What's your answer, man? Are you going to be at WrestleMania?
Right now, it's not looking great. It doesn't look like the doctors are going to clear me in time for WrestleMania.
On your knees. You need to make the right decision here, Seth. Do not come to WrestleMania. Do not call me out at WrestleMania, Seth Rollins, because I am done playing with you. If you show up at WrestleMania, it will be the last thing you ever do in a WWE ring.
I will be at WrestleMania.
Fuck yeah.
And if it's the last thing I ever do, then I swear to you, it will be the last thing you ever do.
Tomorrow night, Raw is live in Chicago, and we will take an exclusive look at the grueling regimen the architect Seth Rollins is putting himself through in order to get back in time for WrestleMania tomorrow night on Raw.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, up next, it is our main event.
Here we go. I've been waiting for this shit for too long.
Become Universal Champion, or will Kevin Owens secure one of the biggest victories of his championship?
What do you guys think the time is going to be for this? I'm going to say 2 minutes.
Of a miraculous return. A surreal moment at Survivor Series. Goldberg heading to the ring for the first time in 12 years.
There's a lot of things I miss in this business. The biggest thing that I miss is being a superhero for the kids all around the world. And what that did was it made me think. Maybe I have one more ass-kicking left in me.
Brock Lesnar looking to establish dominance, and Goldberg dropping Lesnar.
I thought to myself, maybe I have one badass spear left in me.
No fear from Goldberg.
Goldberg got another spear. And I thought to myself, maybe I have one last jackhammer in me. Oh my God!
1 minute, 26 seconds.
So that got me thinking. Do you have one more title run left in you?
Yeah, there it is. There's the chant that makes Goldberg think everyone believes the hype. Oh, guess what? I don't. When I got to WWE, I made myself a promise that I would grab this company by the throat and make them see what Kevin Owens is all about. On my first night here, I beat John Cena. The lunatic Fritz, the crazy guy Dean Ambrose, beat him. The flavor of the month, AJ Styles. The architect Seth Rollins, the big dog Roman Reigns. I beat him too. And I'm not even going to bring up what I did to Chris Jericho because he truly does not matter.
Kevin Owens beating the hell out of Jericho!
But everyone remembers exactly what happened. So, Bill, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but you're next! in the evolution of Kevin Owens as Universal Champion.
I promise every one of you, I promise my wife, my son.
There he is, Goldberg's son.
When the referee counts 1, 2, 3, I get to stand over you.
Spear, jackhammer.
The only thing you hear is utter silence because at Fastlane,
Goldberg becomes Universal Champion.
the Goldberg chant dies.
You and your title are next.
Here we fucking go. I've been waiting for this for so long, y'all. Goldberg versus Owens. I was trying to keep it quiet during that whole entrance there. Here we go, man.
But tonight marks his first title match since Armageddon in 2003.
Here we fucking go. My prediction, Kevin Owens. Oh my God. Like, this is it. This is unpredictable as fuck, yo. This is big. Seeing what he's been doing to everybody fucking else, this shit's gonna be for real. Here we go. Owens is the second entrance, which I like. Now, they were having all those Goldberg chants, but they're cheering for Owens, too. It's split, man. It's split.
Kevin Owens may be in the sights of Goldberg, but I assure you, looking into the eyes of the champion, Kevin Owens has zero intention of relinquishing his Universal title tonight. For 188 days, Kevin Owens has held the championship.
Damn. 188 days? Well, he did win it in August, though, and it's fucking March. So that does make sense.
Goldberg won his first WCW World Championship back in 1998.
Here we fucking go. I am so hyped for this.
As the Universal Champion, that's what's at stake. You know, Kevin Owens spoke to the coach on ESPN Sports Center this week, and he said Goldberg is not prepared for the kind of match I will bring to him.
side of Kevin Owens, defiant, right in the face. Kevin Owens said it, he doesn't believe the hype. He doesn't believe the hype that has surrounded Goldberg. He's a superhero in fantasy. They don't exist.
Oh my
The
God.
following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Universal Championship.
Here we go.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 270 pounds, Goldberg.
It's mixed. There's some boos and there's some cheers. It's mixed. There's no clear indication of which one.
His opponent from Maryville, Quebec, Canada, weighing 266 pounds, he is the Universal Champion.
Yes.
Kevin Owens.
It's like the crowd hates both of them.
So here we go. Owens, Goldberg.
The people that like Owens in this arena hate Goldberg, and the people that like Goldberg in this arena hate Owens. So it's very split. But here we fucking go.
So the longer this match goes, the more it favors him. Kevin Owens is looking to outthink Goldberg in this
Owens
match.
kissed the belt.
Goldberg said, I never made a promise I didn't follow through on. He will deliver tonight, he claims.
Here we actually, dude, oh my God. Here we go.
6 days a week, multiple times a day.
Oh my fucking God.
For this match.
All right, here we go.
Goldberg is training with Kevin Owens.
He's going to spear him right away. Watch.
Night out as the Universal Champion. Kevin Owens is at the top of his game right now.
Goldberg is already sweating, dude. Oh. Owens just got out of the ring. Match hasn't started yet, but
With the challenger. A very common option in the playbook of Kevin Owens. But very successful, Byron, whether you agree with it or you don't.
that's right, Michael. Damn.
Dictate the pace of this match. Smart, Corey. Brilliant. Saw how quickly Goldberg took out Lesnar at Survivor Series. Goldberg pacing around the ring like a caged animal. Kevin Owens just casually strolling, working his way into the mind of Goldberg. Whether he's going to get into the mind of Goldberg or only build the intensity that Goldberg already has.
They're buying time. So we just hit the 3-hour mark of the pay-per-view.
That's Kevin Owens' game plan. Let Goldberg burn himself out. Make Goldberg get frustrated. Make a mistake early. Kevin Owens looks
You get that big fight feel in this match.
no question that I'm too extremely confident.
He got out of the ring again.
Kevin Owens and Goldberg. And again, Kevin Owens, to your point, guys, playing those mind games, trying to throw Goldberg off his game. You figure, Byron, Goldberg, to keep up the intensity that he does, his heart rate's up. It's going to burn him up quicker than Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is taking his time. Maybe this is what Kevin Owens meant when he said, I'm going to simply outlast Goldberg. Exactly what he meant. The Goldberg pacing back and forth. It doesn't look like much, but when you're that intense all the time, it will exhaust you.
They're chanting Roman sucks. Let's go. Let's get a move on, man. I want this to happen now. I'm so sick of waiting. Let's go. Oh my God, he's out of the ring again.
I was interested about the last time there that Owens dipped out of the ring. Goldberg did not seem bothered. He actually went down and fixed his boot, adjusted his knee pad, had a bit of a smile on his face. Well, how do we know this is not what Goldberg expected? And again, guys, just remember this match hasn't even started. The bell isn't rung.
Owens, get in that fucking ring, dude. This is pissing me off.
And I guess the champ's ready now.
Chris Jericho's fucking here. The match didn't even start, my boy. No, they just rang the bell. That's their excuse. Goldberg's gonna win the fucking championship. No! No! Oh my god. Chris Jericho came out as soon as they ran. He's going for the jackhammer. No! No! Oh my god! Oh! Goldberg just ran. He just won the belt. Goldberg is the Universal Champion. Ah!
This is a scene that is almost surreal. And you know what this means? This means Goldberg versus Lesnar.
Oh my god. He didn't even last 30 seconds. That's their excuse for why Owens lost him.
Chris Jericho, the bell will ring, a spear delivered by Goldberg, and then just as he prophesies, one jackhammer, 1, 2, 3.
A lot of people, myself included, didn't think it was possible, but Goldberg called his shot.
Oh my god.
Back to WWE and is now marching to WrestleMania as the Universal Champion.
On a collision course with Brock Lesnar.
Oh my god.
One more run as a superhero. But a beast awaits, and nobody is happier than Lesnar.
On Raw Talking Moments on the WWE Network, Brock Lesnar's advocate Paul Heyman
Oh my god.
will talk about Goldberg and Lesnar for the Universal Championship in 4 weeks.
There's his son. Goldberg's son. Legend. Oh my god. He's hugging all the kids and shit now, dude. Which, I mean, is fine. But it's just... That's the end. Now it's time for Raw Talk. Okay. So we gained only 1 subscriber from the stream. We had a ton of views, a ton of dislikes. Thank you so very much for those. That's fucking great. But whatever. Be sure to subscribe, y'all. Be sure to like this video. Comment what you thought. Oh wow. I usually have a ton of stuff to talk about here, but holy shit, dude. Goldberg is the Universal Champion. I honestly don't know why I would think any different. I should have known that that's what they were going to do. Have Jericho interfere by having him get distracted, and then Goldberg won. I should have just seen that coming. I actually had faith that Owens would win. Oh my god, dude, he didn't even last 30 seconds. He might have, but I know for a fact he didn't last 45 seconds.
How you feeling after tonight?
Wow, dude. Like, Goldberg is Universal Champion. Ah, shit. So he's going to go now and he's going to face Lesnar in the main event of WrestleMania for the Universal title, which I'm fine with. I have been a fan. I mean, I love Lesnar so much more than Goldberg. I don't like Goldberg, but I love Lesnar, man. He's one of my favorites. Hate all you wish. I like the guy, you know. But I like, even though he's been completely made like a bitch throughout the whole rivalry with him and Goldberg, I still have liked the rivalry, you know. So hopefully Lesnar wins the title at WrestleMania, even though I highly doubt it because it's the main event of WrestleMania. And I'm pretty sure that heels never win in the main event of WrestleMania, at least not in recent years. Like at WrestleMania, well, you can't count WrestleMania 28 and 29 because that was Rock versus Cena, and they were both just pretty much baby faces that hate each other. And WrestleMania 27, you can't really count because that was Cena, who was pretty much a fucking heel, versus The Miz, who was the heel, and then The Rock interfered, and The Rock was a babyface, so it's whatever. At WrestleMania 30, D-Bry walked out, he was a babyface. At WrestleMania 31, you know, that was like one of the smarter crowds. So, well, pretty much nowadays all the crowds are smart, but in 2015, you know, Rollins walked out as champion. Nobody had really a problem with it because, again, it was one of the smarter crowds. And then you had WrestleMania 32. Reigns was technically a babyface. He wins. Like, so the babyfaces always fucking win in the main event of WrestleMania. And Goldberg, unless he gets absolutely shit on by the fans, which I don't think he will, to be honest. You think he would, but I don't think he will, man. So there's that, you know. Holy shit. Goldberg, I wish Lesnar would win the title at WrestleMania, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Whatever. Let's go over the rest of the card. Women's title match. Okay match. I honestly expected a bit more. I wasn't really a big fan of it. Bayley retains, whatever. I think Sasha's gonna go heel soon. Enzo and Cass, as I predicted, failed to win the tag team championships in an okay match again, but with the screwy finish. Reigns versus Strowman. Either that or the Cruiserweight Championship match. I'm going to have to give for match of the night. Who would have thought? Pipe Bomb City said a Cruiserweight Championship match was a contender for match of the night against Reigns and Strowman. Zayn versus Joe. Again, I wasn't here for that. My mic was broken. I was trying to fix that. I was just playing the audio here. And then Jax versus Sasha. Had to be the worst thing of the night. Other than the whole thing that they were playing, like Stephanie isn't here tonight. Oh no. And it just wasn't a big deal, you know. So I don't know why Mick was saying that like Joe would get involved with the main event. I don't think. Well, I know that Joe has a history, of course, with Owens, but like, you know, from NXT and stuff. But I didn't think that like he would get involved at all. He didn't have anything with Goldberg or Jericho or Owens. Like he has his thing with Rollins and Triple H and Zayn. That's pretty much it, you know. You think that like The Undertaker didn't show up either, which was a huge doubt. This pay-per-view was exactly what I thought it would be, where a lot of people weren't looking forward to it. Hell, I wasn't looking forward to it too much, but it ended up surprising me with some of the segments. But when shit got bad, I said, wow, man, I knew it. The card was very underwhelming. I felt like they did the best that they could, the competitors tonight, to try to like make it better, right? As for me, I am thinking that this is the most views I've had. Well, not now. There's only 6 people watching now, but this is my most disliked video. So that's cool. 21 dislikes. Wow. What was the other dislike video I had? I think it's only like less than 10. So this is history for me. Most disliked video. It is not nearly my most liked video. I have that King Ross compilation. That's almost, I think it hit 10,000 views. And I think it's almost at 100 likes there. So not my most liked video either. But I think for live review watch along wise, this had a lot of views coming into it. So I appreciate all of that, except for the dislikers. You can go suck a cactus. But it was good. I can actually look at the stats. Now I cannot look at the like views and shit. I can only look at playbacks. But usually if it's like over, okay, we had 3,723 playbacks, and playbacks are the total number of times the video was loaded, which includes page refreshes and change of camera angle. This number does not increase when a viewer switches resolutions. So there's that. So, I mean, what is it? Wait, hold on. What is this? So the average amount of viewers I had like per time was 8. Which I think is good. We had times where there was like almost 30 people, but then like usually in these streams, you know, like there's usually times where there's only like 2 or 3 people in there. I'm surprised though, because there were not a lot. There was like an average of like, well, other than now, I mean, the show's over pretty much. But you got like at least 8 or more people, which was really good. I was almost not going to do this, but I actually had one of my friends. I've already named him a lot before, so I'll just do it now. The D-Mac, let's just call him that. I was almost not going to do it, and like he didn't even say that much. He's just like, bro, do it, except way more excited, like he's on crack or something. So I'm like, you know what, I will do it. And look at me now, guys. I gained 1 subscriber. Yes, I'm at 137 now. Woo! Okay. The excitement kills me. Overall with the show, so pretty much they've been playing Raw Talk though this whole time. I usually, for those who have been with me, if not, be sure to subscribe. We got all types of content here on Pipe Bomb City. I want to hit 140 by the end of March, 140 subscribers. So looking at this, there's already, wow, that's new. There's people that have come specifically on my account to post stuff about how Goldberg is champion. So okay then. Okay, that's cool. Everyone's happy about that. So what I usually do, I go on Instagram, I go to WWE's account. They posted 53 motherfucking things, and I go to the latest post and I read the comments. So they posted something about Goldberg. Wow. It's kind of hate. I would say it's like 75% to 25%. 25% being love, 75% of hate. Here's this one guy who said, well, it looks like the main event, he didn't say event, must have been too hard for him, at WM will be 5 seconds long. How typical of WWE. I mean, well, main events are usually pretty long, but whatever. Hashtag not my Universal Champion. I will post some of that. I swear, how do people not know how to spell Roman Reigns' last name? This guy spelled it, this other guy said R-E-I-N-G-S. That's not how you fucking spell it. It's like, oh my God. His name is everywhere. How do you not know? Maybe that's how people spell in like other countries or some weird stuff. Pathetic story, horrible creative angle. Everything about this is, he screamed, shit! Goldberg is a part-time wrestler. You built Owens up like for like 7 months just for this old ass to win like that. If his grammar wasn't so shit, I would agree with him. I do agree with him though. Not happy. This is really, here's this one guy. He has 50 followers. Okay. He said, I stayed up until 4 a.m. on a school night for this shit. Don't worry, he got a like on his comment, though. I like how Instagram makes you like comments. I like comments now. Like, well, I mean, like double tap. I like my comments sometimes. When somebody comments something funny, I like it. I give love to my fans. All 137 of them. Brock will be your new champ, and KO will be your USA champ. I highly fucking doubt. Well, no, because Jericho's the United States champion. I almost fucking forgot. He's been so irrelevant with the belt. Almost as irrelevant as Dean Ambrose's IC champ. But that's a whole other story. So again, this was the last paper. That's all the comments I'm going to read here. There's nothing really funny. Look at, wow. So there's a lot of people in my feed who dislike this. Oh my God. I knew he lasted under 30 seconds. Owens lasted 17 seconds. That is like kind of shitty booking though. I mean, I understand they were trying to have it so like Owens like was distracted and shit, but like when has there ever been a match where someone's distracted by music and then they ring the bell? Like after or during? That just, it doesn't make sense. They've never done that. It's like I just found an awesome picture of Owens though with the Universal Championship. I'm totally making that my new profile picture. It's really interesting though, man. I'm still gonna keep Owens as Universal Champion as my profile picture because it's sexy and I don't give a shit about Goldberg, so it's whatever. This pay-per-view, again, I'm not disappointed because it's pretty much, as I said, exactly what I expected. I had no expectation. Well, I had expectations, but they were extremely low. So this pay-per-view, I guess you could say, lived up to the hype of being shit. But it's whatever. I will give this pay-per-view... Holy shit. I gave the Royal Rumble an 8.5 out of 10, I'm pretty sure, which, even though all the people hated it, I loved it, so it's whatever. Except for the Royal Rumble match. Well, not even the match. I like the match, except for the ending, I should say. To specify, like, when Goldberg came out. Or Lesnar, when Lesnar came out. Shit hit the fan, even though I love Lesnar. That's when the Rumble match turned into evil. So I'm going to turn off Raw talk. It's annoying. It's just Bayley and Sasha talking about how great they are and how much they love life. I'll give this pay-per-view a 6.5 out of 10. Match of the night, I'm going to give it to the Cruiserweights, which I never do. They're always like, their championship matches on pay-per-views are always like second to worst or the worst match of the night. But here they are at Fastlane. That's match of the night. And then again, it was a pretty not so well pay-per-view, but it's whatever. Worst match of the night, I'm going to give to, it sounded like I was crying. Worst match of the night, I'm going to give to Sasha Banks and Nia Jax. I would say Goldberg versus Owens, but I'm not counting that as a match. I'm really not. I think they were trying to go, honestly, for fastest title change. But wait, and I know, is it? Because I know that JBL losing the title to Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania 25, that's the shortest. But I'm pretty sure that was 15 seconds. Wait, how long did it take for Rey Mysterio to beat JBL? Okay, let me just Google this instead. Here, I will show you guys. There's no point in having this other shit on the screen. Let's get to the real shit. Let's go to Safari. My laptop or my Mac is burning right now. Holy shit. It's been going for a while. It is burning. Thank you all for the 6 who are watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe. 137 we're at right now. Shortest championship match in WWE. Here are the 10 longest and 10 shortest. No, I don't want title reigns. I want shortest championship match. The shortest match in WWE history is 4 seconds. I knew that, but Okay, here. Let me just do this. JBL versus Rey Mysterio. Oh my God. JBL versus Rey Mysterio. Okay, here we go. Rey Mysterio, WrestleMania 25. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna get copyrighted for this. No, sorry. I'll look at that later, but wow. So that's that, guys. This has been an interesting pay-per-view. If y'all are still here, thank you guys so very much for watching. This has been Pipe Bomb City. Be sure to check my Instagram at Pipe Bomb City and subscribe, like, and do not forget to comment on this video. Thank you guys so very much. This has been Pipe Bomb City. I will most likely be doing a live review watch along for WrestleMania, but I don't know because I really don't want to be doing commentary for fucking 7 to 8 hours. So I will figure that out as it goes. Thank you so very much for watching. This has been Pipe Bomb City, and I will see you all next time.